Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Hey you, welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
I'm wife.
And together we're reading the Bible.
Starting with Genesis and eventually ending with Revelations, we're working through every book and offering our atheist 2 cents.
Or shekels.
Yeah, those. We're asking questions and pointing out all the nonsense.
We aren't academics or scholars.
Nope. In fact, when it comes to religion, we really don't know anything at all.
What we've learned so far is that God's a dick.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? If you're interested in how we reached this startling conclusion, maybe start from episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in anywhere. It's all good.
Yep.
Hey wife, did you know that Anchor is sponsoring our show?
Really? Don't we use Anchor to distribute our podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts?
Yeah, and we are on just about every other platform available as well, thanks to them.
Why do we use Anchor as our podcasting service?
Well, they make editing and distributing our show a breeze.
What if one of our listeners wants to start their own podcast?
Then they should head over to anchor.fm or download the app to get started.
Awesome! You guys should go do that right now! Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened last Friday?
I don't.
Wow. You didn't even try.
No, you told me to be more concise and, right to the
it's
point.
It's true.
So.
I do not. Okay, so do you remember how, on Wednesday, it was a quandary of kings or some shit like that?
Sure,
and then,
yeah. And then
on Thursday, a menagerie of maps?
Yeah, that.
And then on Friday, it was and then some more guys got some more land.
Yeah.
So it was a common, not kings, and just more shit. More shit.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Okay.
That happened.
And today we're going over what?
Today we are on Joshua chapter 16, where hopefully the story will continue and not be boring.
Yes, I agree. Let's go do this.
Okay. Okay, so remember how I just got through saying that Friday was these one guys got this land?
Yeah, those one guys.
So now we're doing these other guys.
These other guys now?
Yeah.
Okay.
The territory allotted to Ephraim and Manasseh.
Oh boy, let's go do this.
It's the East Side gang, right? That's
Ephraim
what...
and Manasseh? No.
No? Are you sure?
No, because that was Reuben and Gad and half of Manasseh. So this is the half of Manasseh that's on the west side.
Are you sure?
Well, if they're talking about Ephraim, then yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I can't keep them straight.
I think that might be the case.
Okay. Well, let's read on.
Okay.
The allotment for the descendants of Joseph extended from the Jordan River near Jericho, east of the springs of Jericho, through the wilderness and into the hill country of Bethel. For Bethel, parentheses, that is Luz, end parentheses.
Yeah, of course.
It ran over to Atareth in the territory of the Archites. You know the Archites.
Yeah, definitely.
those Archites.
Definitely.
Then it descended westward to the territory of the Japhletites. Japhletites.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, as far as Lower Beth Horon, then to Gezer, and over to the Mediterranean Sea. This was the homeland allocated to the families of Joseph's sons, Manasseh and Ephraim.
Great.
Okay?
Glad to know it. Yeah.
Okay. So, continuing on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
The following territory was given to the clans of the tribe of Ephraim.
Oh boy.
I know I'm
More
excited.
fun. Yeah.
The boundary of their homeland began. Your face.
It's just that literally they're drawing fucking lines.
In the sky.
Yeah, they're like, this goes from here to there.
I'm like, this is not good for an audio format.
Right, yeah, what the fuck, Bible?
Spell this out.
Jesus, come on.
I mean, didn't you anticipate that there would be like radio and podcast and then YouTube?
Right? Be more fun. Fuck.
It's almost like God couldn't tell the future.
Right? Yeah.
I'm just putting it out there.
You seem
Okay.
that way.
The boundary of their homeland began at Ataroth Adar in the east. From there, it ran to Upper Beth Horon, then on to the Mediterranean Sea. Seems like there's a lot of shit along the Mediterranean Sea.
Yeah.
How big is the Mediterranean Sea that it bordered like all the cities?
Well, I think it does border all the cities if you look at the map.
It's just kind of crazy to me.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I'd have to look at this map because it just... Look, I'm putting this out there as a person who does not know geography.
Right.
And I know that Italy is on one side of the Mediterranean, and then the other side is apparently 500,000 little towns and cities.
Well, and back then, so I don't think current Israel is much of the land. Like, this is bigger land than what they... I don't know. Fuck.
Okay.
I need a map.
I will accept. I don't know.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I'm just talking out my ass. So
Okay.
Just,
I'm really
whatever.
glad you called yourself out on that. Honestly. Okay, from Mikmethath. I'm naming my next child that. Mikmethath. Mikmethath.
Mikmethath.
M-I-C, Mick.
K-E-Y.
Meth, M-E-T-H.
M-O-U-S-E.
A-T-H.
Got it. Okay.
Mikmethath.
Okay.
Mikmethath. Okay, from Mikmethath on the north. No, all my THs sound funny to me. The boundary curved eastward past Tanath Shiloh to the east of Genoa. Shamon.
The Genoa.
Genoa. Shamon.
Sorry, that was bad.
From Genoa, it turned southward to Adaroth and Narah, touched Jericho, and ended at the Jordan River. From Tapua, or Tupperware as I like to call it.
Yeah, totally.
The boundary extended westward, following the Kanawha Ravine to the Mediterranean Sea. This is the homeland allocated to the clans of the tribe of Ephraim.
Okay.
Okay? In addition... Does there have to be more?
I mean, this is we're almost done.
Are we wrapping up?
This is it's a pretty short chapter, so
It's a very short chapter, but that
I'm
doesn't...
kind of thankful for that because this is dumb shit.
But that doesn't mean that it's not going to continue.
Well, that's true.
You know,
we're
like-
going to have more of this in the next chapter, maybe.
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
In addition, some towns with their surrounding villages in the territory allocated to the half-tribe of Manasseh were set aside for the tribe of Ephraim. Okay?
Okay.
Can you dig it?
I'm there.
They did not drive the Canaanites out of Gezer, however.
Wait, what?
So the people of Gezer live as slaves among the people of Ephraim. ...
To this day?
To this day. Bam! The end.
Hey, they were supposed to destroy all the Canaanites.
All of them.
Period.
Period, the end. To not let them...
That was God's command.
But then he was like...
But then they treated with one, and then they forgot these guys, apparently.
Well, and also don't forget that they also said that if they're on the outskirts, those don't count. You can let those live.
Okay. But this doesn't seem like the outskirts. This seems like right in the promised land.
Also, the whore, they let the whore and her family live.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of people that they're like, you can live, you can live, you can live.
Right.
They're both...
Did they ask God if they could make exceptions, you think?
I don't think they did. I think that they were, like, both bloodthirsty and also lazy and stupid.
Because I feel like during Moses' time, he might have killed people over this shit.
He really would have.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like...
it's almost like Moses died and God kind of went away a little.
Or changed, like
yeah.
something's different.
Something's different because these people are taking shit upon themselves.
Yeah. It's bullshit.
And they're like, what do you mean, ask God? Fuck you.
Right.
I know what I'm doing. If God don't like it, he can strike me dead. And then he didn't.
Right,
And it's
yeah.
like, oh.
Well, all right. We are done for today.
Yeah, that was a very short chapter.
It was. And tomorrow is Joshua chapter 17.
It is.
All right. We will we'll be there tomorrow, and we'll see you guys then.
Okay. Husband!
Wife!
What the hell are we doing today?
Well, today is our special Patreon episode.
That's so fun!
Right?
Because it's off script.
Yeah.
And I don't have to read the Bible.
I know. This is amazing.
So, do you want to hear what it's about?
Yeah, what's it about?
So, today's episode is called Tammy Faye and Don't Say Gay.
Bill. Yeah.
Yeah. And you came up with that clever title.
I know, right?
Because what happened was we recently saw the movie The Eyes of Tammy Faye.
Yep.
Which neither of us was very familiar with any of that stuff.
Right.
And we found out that Tammy Faye was an LGBT ally and icon. And that got us to talking about how religion corrupts and negatively impacts politics and society and whatnot and what have you.
Sure.
And that led us to Florida.
Yeah, and the Don't Say Gay bill.
And the Don't Say Gay bill.
Yeah, among other shittier things that are happening in the world.
Yeah, that's just like a scattershot outline of what we're going to be talking about today.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go get into this, huh?
Let's do it.
All right.
So I thought we would start off by talking about the movie that we saw, The Eyes of Tammy Faye.
Yeah.
How'd you like it?
I actually was pretty impressed with it. I mean, I wasn't expecting to like it at all.
Me neither. Honestly,
all.
I was dreading it, but it's going up for Best Picture.
And but I did feel compelled to watch it because it was religiously oriented.
I lied. It's not going up for Best
Why did you lie?
Picture. I lied.
Why did you do that?
I knew it was going up for Best something. It's going up for Best Actress and Best Makeup.
Got it.
So
and she did a fantastic job.
She did a fantastic job.
The makeup, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
out of this world.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So that's why we forced ourselves. Well, okay, so I forced you to watch it with me because I was forcing myself to watch it.
Right.
Because
you do your Oscar run.
The Oscar run.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
gotta watch the Oscars things.
Yeah, totally off note, but the Oscars are next Sunday, March 27th at 8 p.m. Eastern, if you're interested.
Okay.
I've seen most of the movies going up, and so I should be able to accurately guess which ones will win.
Or not.
Or not. Like, yeah, I lose every year.
Right.
So, anyway, that's why we were watching a movie that neither of us expected to like.
Yeah.
And what did you like about it?
I didn't know a lot of the things that are happening there. I mean, Tammy Faye, all I knew was that she was a crazy pastor's wife, right?
Right.
That was my perception of her.
Televangelist that wears a lot of blue makeup.
Right. Yeah, that's like my only idea in my head that I had about her.
Same.
But she turned out to be so much more. Like she was.
The movie painted her as a very sympathetic character.
Right, and she stood up for LGBTQ rights and did it publicly on the Christian network that they were running, which was amazing.
Amazing and unheard of. And the movie, from what I understand, pretty much got that interview to a T. Like they emulated as it actually happened.
Right. So. And it wasn't, I mean, according to the movie, and again, I don't know how much of it is 100% true or how much of it is just conjecture, but she did continue to stand up for LGBTQ rights, and even you told me something too, that she had done a show with...
Oh, RuPaul did a documentary with her.
Yeah, which I think is pretty amazing. Like that's really cool.
Unheard of.
Right. The problem is that by the time the movie was ending, it became clear that the conservative side of the religious...
The conservative money-making machine.
Were going to win.
Yeah.
They were winning. They won,
yeah.
essentially.
Well, yeah, they pushed them out.
Yeah.
So.
And it just strikes me that their name, their presence, religion could have gone a whole other direction, really.
Right.
Like they could have been representing this very liberal idea of what religion is instead of this very conservative idea.
I mean, it wouldn't change my impression of whether I believe in God or not.
Right.
But it would make me...
Might make religion more tolerable.
Yeah, because then we would just be talking about differing philosophies,
right?
Not differing values, and those are two separate things,
right? No, and that's a big step. Like that's one of the things that we rail against when it comes to religion is the things that they fight us against in law and in courts, and those things are what makes us angry at religion,
right? Is
those things that they abortion, gay rights.
Book banning.
Yeah, book banning.
Critical race theory.
Sure.
All of the above.
Yeah, I mean, there's a list of things that they stand for essentially that don't mesh with my point of view. So.
Well, and it's not even a point of view. It's health and equality versus white man in charge, you be slave and bring man beer.
Right.
I mean, that's ultimately what it comes down to.
Definitely.
These are not differing opinions, and I refuse to validate. I was
create new words here as we go.
I was like, that sounds wrong.
It was wrong.
I refuse to lend validity to a stance as merely a differing opinion that we're not starting from the same place where people are created equally.
Right. Yeah.
So fuck them, fuck that.
Totally.
So just in case nobody is familiar with this movie, again, it's called The Eyes of Tammy Faye. Came out last year, 2021. It's rated PG-13. And I will read the summary.
Okay.
It's an intimate look at the extraordinary rise, fall, and redemption of televangelist Tammy Faye Bakker. In the 70s and 80s, Tammy Faye and her husband, Jim Bakker, rose from humble beginnings to create the world's largest religious broadcasting network and theme park. And
I got to interrupt for just a second. They really were, again, based on the movie, they really were very driven to make this happen. Which is, I mean, it was a cool thing.
It was cool to watch
at first,
driven people, but it was also scary because you weren't sure where it was going.
Right.
And you were like, I think I know where this is going. and then you were like, yeah, it did. It went there.
Yeah. Right.
And not okay.
Right.
So they were humble beginnings, created the world's largest network and theme park, and were revered for their message of love, acceptance, and prosperity, which I think was more on Tammy Faye's side than Jim's side.
Yeah.
Tammy Faye was legendary for her indelible eyelashes, which they really made a point of in the movie.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, and she was. I mean, I remember in the 80s, somewhat. Mostly.
I don't remember her eyelashes. I just remember her, what I would call Tanya Harding blue eyeshadow.
Right. Yeah, that too.
That was crazy.
Definitely.
Also her idiosyncratic singing, which I never heard her sing, so that was never a thing for me. I didn't know she did that, but that tracks.
Right.
Because she was like a really sweet lunatic. Like, not lunatic like crazy person with a knife, but like
she was eccentric.
She was a loony.
Yeah.
You know? Just
that's kind of how I viewed her but the truth is that she was very dedicated to a cause, and that's really what she was.
Like, the movie repeatedly had her say that all she wanted to do was love people, that God put her on this people to spread his word of love, and she just wanted to love everyone.
And I think she makes a point of making you believe that.
Yeah, that was
the
thing.
Movie did.
I know, that was the thing about the movie. It made her so sympathetic, and it made me believe that is true. And I have no idea if it is or not.
Yeah, no, I don't. Obviously, we've never sat down and had a beer with Tammy Faye, so, you know.
And she's dead now, so.
Well, yeah, you can't do it now.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So she's also known for her eagerness to embrace people from all walks of life, which
is kind of what we touched on. So.
Yeah. However, it wasn't long before financial improprieties, scheming rivals, and scandal toppled their carefully constructed empire.
And that happened. That's what happened.
That happened. It was directed by Michael Showalter, starred Jessica Chastain and Andrew Garfield, and, as I said, was nominated for 2 Oscars: Best Achievement in Makeup and Hairstyling, and Best Performance by an Actress in a Leading Role. It only got a 6.7 out of 10 on IMDb.
They suck.
Yeah. And It got a 70 on tomato. What is it called? Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomato.
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
But the audience score looks like it was higher.
The audience score on the Rotten Tomatoes was 87%.
Yeah. No, I think for good reason. It was a very good
portrayal.
Yeah, and Jessica Chastain did an excellent job. I mean,
I had to tell you who she was, and even now you can't picture her. She was in both The Martian as well as Inception. No,
Right.
not Inception.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. Interstellar.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. Started with an I,
No, it
whatever.
was two space movies that came out almost back to back, and both she and Matt Damon, they were in both of them.
Yeah. Okay.
So, cool.
Yeah.
So that's what the movie was about. And, I mean, if it was going up for Best Picture this year, I would probably choose that one because of the way it went from... I really like movies that surprise me, that make me think something other than what I thought going in.
Yeah.
And I expected to hate the movie because I'm not a big fan of televangelists or religion or business or corruption.
Right.
I just expected to be bored. And
no, I was too. I mean, I really did not... I was not looking forward to watching it, so...
But that it did make me think about the fact that, like, I don't know much about televangelists and the 700 Club and shit like that.
Which was very much related to the whole...
That's what the movie
Jim
was
Baker
about.
And Tammy Faye Baker.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So it made me think that would be a good way to get into this conversation that we actually want to have towards the end here of the Don't Say Gay bill that's happening in Florida.
Gotcha.
So I don't know if you are aware, my love, but I hear PTL like all the fucking time. And it is shorthand for Praise the Lord.
Ah.
Are you familiar with that?
I mean, it makes sense now that you said it, but...
So my parents tell me that like all the time. Like, it's shorthand. Like, you can't even say praise the Lord. You're in such a hurry to go praise him. You have to use tweet speak.
I thought it was instructions, pull the lever.
Well, actually, that's funny you say that because critics say that it really stands for pass the loot. Which that tracks.
Right.
That tracks.
Yeah.
So PTL was the show that was put together, or the PTL Club.
Sure.
Was the show that was put together by Jim and Tammy Faye Baker.
Right.
And originally it was called the Jim and Tammy Show, and they would do singing and puppets and entertain children and stuff like that.
Right.
And then it became the PTL Club. And then later on, in order to... Like, after Jim Baker was accused of fraud, etc., which I'll get into in a minute.
Yeah.
In order to pull the name away from PTL and that whole scandal.
Yeah.
When Jerry Falwell took over, he renamed it first from the PTL Club to PTL Today, and then to Heritage Today.
Ah.
And it ran for...
And that's probably... partly where the Heritage Foundation started come from.
Yes.
I'm guessing.
Yes. Yes.
Just a guess.
Yeah, exactly. So I want to talk a little bit about Jim Baker.
Yeah.
So this story is so crazy and convoluted. So, okay, he was indicted, convicted, and imprisoned on numerous counts of fraud and conspiracy. That's crazy enough, right?
Yeah.
What made all this come out, though, was that there was this girl named... oh shit! I didn't catch her name. Oh shit!
Somebody.
No, it's important. I did get it. Jessica Hahn.
Okay.
Jessica Hahn was a secretary in the church.
That actually, I think I've heard that name before.
I don't remember. I'm not going to say I did or not because my brain is Swiss
it's nothing
cheese.
I remember. Like, it just sounds familiar. That's all.
Well, Jessica Hahn accused him and another pastor of drugging and raping her.
Oh wow.
And she was given a large several $100,000 settlement as hush money.
Sure.
Okay, so the hush money came from the PTL fund. And the person that brokered that is Roe Mesner. That name is important because Roe Mesner was also the guy that was the architect building the homes that they owned and the theme park that they opened. Like, he was all over the place building stuff.
Sure.
And then he brokered this hush money. Well, after Jim Baker went to jail, like a year later, Tammy divorced Jim, and then she married Joe Mesner.
Oh, wow.
So she took his name and everything, and they were together for, like, through her death.
Huh.
So she's Tammy Faye Mesner.
Interesting.
Right?
Yeah.
I just found that whole thing, like, really...
That's odd.
That's odd,
It's almost
right?
conspiratorial.
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit.
It is, right?
That's, yeah.
And the whole time, like, okay, let me back myself up a minute.
Sure.
So Jim Baker, he has argued this whole time that he was set up. He disputed the accusation, claimed he was set up, and that their sex was consensual. So he doesn't deny having sex with her.
Sure.
And, I mean, why would he? He was
Right.
gross.
Yeah.
And
right.
all over the place and couldn't keep it in his pants and was rich and
Sure.
spending more money than he had and fucking everything left and right.
Right.
So he did have sex with her, but he maintains to this day that he was set up. And that is just really interesting.
Yeah.
Because in the movie, she did almost have an affair with, like, the guy that was helping produce her music or something.
Yeah.
And I wonder if that's kind of what this was supposed to be alluding to.
Maybe.
But
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just know that is who that guy is. That guy did, in fact, broker the hush money and was, in fact, the architect for all of the homes that they owned and the theme park.
Got it.
And she married him.
It's, again.
Interesting.
Very, very interesting.
Right? Interesting. So, money's weird. So, I was like, right, okay, but what is the 700 Club? Like, do you know?
It's a talk show, isn't it?
Is
basically?
it? Yeah. Yeah, it is. But I didn't know that. Like, and I don't know why it's 700. I don't,
Why not?
kind of like 7 years
Sure. I mean,
for tax.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know either. But yeah, it's a news program, news in quotes. That,
Right.
that word is doing
Yeah.
heavy lifting there.
Right.
That features live guests, daily news, contemporary music, testimonies, and Christian ministry.
Got it.
And it runs on CBN.
Still or?
Yes.
Still.
Still.
Okay.
Also, the Jim Baker show still runs.
What?
Yeah. Not the Tammy and Jim Baker himself.
Is he alive?
Yeah. He got out of jail and he had like a 27-year term. He got out of jail and yeah, he's still alive to this day and he's
Got his own
running,
show.
Yeah, still.
Weird.
Yeah, because he never narked on anybody. You know what I mean? He took the fall.
Right.
And he didn't serve 27 years. That was the term he got.
Right.
I think he served 5 or something. I didn't fully study him up, so I don't know.
Big gap.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, so his show is still running on CBN, which stands for Christian Broadcasting Network.
Right.
Okay, and I just have to read their mission statement, and feel free to jump in.
Okay.
Because this is fucking hilarious.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Mission statement for CBN.
Yep.
To prepare the nations of the world for the coming of Jesus Christ and the establishment of the kingdom of God on earth.
Yeah, we got to establish that.
Got to establish it. Got to get the earth ready.
Yep.
Make your beds and vacuum your rugs.
Right.
Our ultimate goal is to achieve a time in history when the knowledge of the Lord will cover the earth as the waters cover the sea.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our chief method is the strategic use of mass communication and education that will train the young and old to understand the principles of the kingdom of God.
Okay.
I mean, they are very
They're
for
all
real,
about that
okay?
kingdom of God, yeah.
Yeah. In the glory of God, in the glory of God,
Yeah,
in the glory of God.
sure.
In achieving our mission, nothing should be done that does not glorify God and his son, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, totally.
3 words should characterize the execution of our mission.
Okay.
And I paraphrase this because it went on and on and
Sure,
on. And
sure.
so I just was like, but what are the 3 words? Though?
Right.
Okay. Innovative.
Okay.
They want to be original. They
right.
don't want to copy anybody else's work.
Sure.
This was all said in that lengthy.
Other than the fact that they're, literally
Except for the
reiterating
Bible.
the Bible that's
Yeah.
2,000, 3,000
but only sometimes.
years old,
they
whatever.
are awfully original with it.
Okay.
They do get real loosey-goosey
Yeah,
with
sure.
it.
Okay.
They want to be excellent. Nothing should be done unless it is of value and quality.
Well,
high quality.
I don't find it excellent or of value or quality, so they fail there.
They said if it's not excellent, it shouldn't be done.
Then they shouldn't do it.
They shouldn't.
Yeah.
And integrity. They have a strong commitment to truth.
No.
I'm like,
that is false.
Lie.
That is wrong.
Liars. And they're biblical role models. Okay, this is the last bit, and then I'm done with them.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
They're biblical role models. As to calling a message, it is John the Baptist.
Okay.
Okay? He's in the New Testament. We haven't got there yet. Actually, I think all of these are, if I'm not mistaken. As to wisdom, it is Solomon. So we haven't got to him yet.
Okay.
As to ministry to Israel, which they are highly supportive of Israel. Israel can do no wrong.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is the prophet Ezekiel.
Okay.
And in all that we are, do, and say, it is Jesus Christ.
Of course. Yeah.
He's the King of Kings.
Definitely.
He's the Lord of Lords.
No way whatsoever.
He's the lion in the forest. He's the elephant on the savannah. So, okay. Anyway, I now know more about the 700 Club
than I ever cared to know.
But I was curious. Like, I didn't understand what it was.
Right.
And I'm like, what do? They just get on that TV and they just talk
like,
God.
It's like, Stephen Colbert for, the religious,
Except
basically.
it has to be boring. Like, I imagine.
Right.
I mean, you've seen on Facebook, like, the right can't meme. And then they show jokes. And it's so true.
Yeah.
They're so stupid. Okay, nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Okay, but this gets into what I really wanted to talk about today, which is Florida. Florida, bitches.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Florida.
Okay.
So, I don't know if you're aware of any of these facts. So
I might be.
Jump in anywhere.
I will jump in anywhere.
Okay. Same-sex sexual activity remained illegal in Florida until 2003.
That doesn't surprise me.
That really surprised me.
Well,
that it was okay. Hold on.
You can't shower outside in Texas. There's all kinds of fucking stupid laws.
No, this is Florida.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, there's weird laws, you know?
I know. It's just same-sex sexual activity was illegal.
Right, because they considered it quote-unquote sodomy, and like that's why.
And also,
which, I mean,
I forget, like,
it's just the word for something that
I know, whatever.
It's stupid.
Yeah. And so in 2003, when the United States Supreme Court struck down all state sodomy laws in Lawrence versus Texas. But as of 2020, when this information was online, the state's sodomy law, although it's unenforceable, it has not been repealed by the Florida legislature. It is still, it's one of those so-called blue laws.
Right.
We're still on their books.
Yeah.
But unenforceable.
Right, yeah.
Because it goes against the United States Constitution, which is currently on shaky ground.
Right.
So, questionable, you know?
Yep.
So, have you heard of the gay and trans panic defense?
I don't think I have, no.
You probably have, but don't recognize it under that name.
All right.
Okay, it's similar to temporary insanity. It's where somebody gay is hitting on you, and you're so afraid and offended that you lose your goddamn mind, and your penis shrinks, and you don't know what to do because you're so scared of a gay person or a trans person that you lose your mind and you beat the fuck out of them.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a thing. That's ridiculous. It remains legal in Florida.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's a legal strategy in which defendants accused of violent offenses claim that unwanted same-sex sexual advances provoked them into reacting by way of self-defense.
There is no way in any scenario that is okay.
No. And
none.
99% of the time it is men who have...
Obviously.
Right. Who have beat the fuck out of somebody.
Right.
And usually it was because they were offended at somebody being gay around them.
You could just stop it. They are offended because they're offended over every fucking thing out there.
Yeah, they're the biggest snowflake crying snowflakes.
White male pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
That surprised me. I had heard of... It's very similar to, like, Stand Your Ground, like these crazy, you're allowed to hurt people and kill them and beat them up things.
Right.
Like, I had heard of it, but I didn't realize that it was an actual...
Yeah, that is absolutely absurd.
Absurd,
like, that's
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say about that.
So you definitely want to move to Florida.
No. Not in any way whatsoever.
So anti-LGBT curriculum laws, I did not know this, are commonly referred to as no promo homo laws.
Wow.
Yeah. And like that is just common.
So inappropriate.
Right. But I wonder if the way that I read it, I think that it's something that gay rights activists have taken upon themselves.
Okay.
Like they are saying, so, you know, anti-LGBTQ laws, you're telling me is basically no promo homo. Like,
right. I
like
got it. Okay.
It's not us.
So they're owning that one. Okay.
I think that because
just because it's catchy and you can, whatever.
Well, it's the same thing as the Don't Say Gay bill. Like it's the people themselves calling these things out as, so basically what you're saying is, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
And the reason that I think that is because I got a lot of my information from Wikipedia. Sorry.
Yeah.
And Wikipedia utilized that in a couple of different places. And I just think, based on the way it was phrased, that it's not intended by people on the right as a slur. I think it is intended as people who belong in that category as owning it, like you said.
Right.
So those laws are approved by various U.S. states that prohibit or limit the mention or discussion of homosexuality and transgender identity in public schools. And that leads us to the one that we are currently
dealing with.
Yeah, it has passed. I don't know if you're aware.
Oh, that's exciting.
HB 1557 passed a couple days ago, I think, yesterday or the day before.
Wow.
And it was formerly known as the Parental Rights in Education Bill.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So here's what the bill does.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
The bill prohibits Florida public school districts from encouraging classroom discussion about sexual orientation or gender identity from the grades of kindergarten to grade 3. And it also allows parents and teachers to sue any school district if they believe this policy is violated.
That is so harmful in so many ways.
So harmful in so many ways.
I mean,
indeed.
Oh my God.
Yeah. They are, schools are not allowed to talk to students about like if a student comes to them with questions.
What about a counselor? Like, what about the school counselor?
School counselor cannot talk to them about these things.
That is fucked up.
That's not what they're there to do, is the parents' things.
That's fucked up.
I know. I totally agree. I'm just delivering the message.
Right.
If these school administrators are informed that a child is questioning their sexuality or their gender or anything to that effect, administration is required immediately to tell parents.
Wow. I mean,
it was.
Can you imagine if you were like gay and then your parents are like, maybe your dad's like a pastor at a Baptist church or some bullshit, right?
Yeah.
You don't want your dad to find out.
Hell no.
Because you're probably going to get disowned.
Yeah.
And
seriously.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous.
It is.
You were putting the kid in danger with a law because you feel that parents have a right to know that their kid is gay?
Yep.
Fuck you.
Yeah. This is so heartbreaking. I recently listened to an episode of Science Versus. The title of the episode was Trans Kids, the Misinformation Battle. It was heartbreaking because there were little kids, like they spoke to 3 different kids, and one of them was like 4 or 5 years old and was asking, Mommy, what if I died? Could I come back out of your tummy this time with a penis?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a 4 or 5 year old.
Wow.
And saying things like, I feel like I'm not really alive. Shit like that. Like, it gave me chills and made me bawl. And so the mom, thank goodness, was like going online and looking for support groups to be like, not what is wrong with my kid, but my kid is going through something. What is this? And so other trans parents of trans kids were like, yep, welcome to the club.
Got it.
And so she was like, oh, shit, like, I have a trans kid.
Yeah,
And
but
so,
the part that kills me about all of this is that instead of promoting a healthier environment for kids where parents are able to support them for their issues that they have, like this is something that has to be dealt with, because it is something that affects the kid directly.
Right.
And instead of having a healthy conversation about it, we are having the most unhealthy conversation about it. It's just it's so bad.
It's forcing children to either find a way to deal with it themselves or suffer mental health crises that potentially lead in, unfortunately, suicide. Sorry to utilize that term.
Right.
Or to lie and sneak until they can finally get to a safe place where they can finally be themselves, if they ever find that place.
Right. Right.
And that is tragic.
It really is.
And so I highly recommend that episode. It was very informative. It will pull your heartstrings in spring. Springs of strings. Yes. So to get back to Florida specifically, though, DeSantis did sign it.
Right.
And his press secretary called it an anti-grooming bill, because they think that if you want to talk to children about gender and sexuality and sexual preference, that clearly you are a pedophile and you are grooming this child. Yeah.
Got it.
So they're disgusting. Supporters of the bill state that discussions about sexuality and gender identity should be handled by a child's parents and not by their schools.
Okay.
And some conservatives even argue that the bill does not go far enough.
Wow.
Right? Opponents of the bill, obviously, like you and I, state that it could further stigmatize LGBT students and that schools should be a place where LGBT topics are discussed.
And I think that that's the obvious, that is obviously going to happen.
Yeah.
They are going to be, we grew up in a world where it was not okay to be gay
It was
or trans
not.
or anything.
It was not.
I didn't even know what trans was growing up because that was so far removed from what was talked about in our schools.
Anything that was trans when we were kids just meant a woman that liked to wear dresses.
Right.
That's what that meant.
And, what we grew up around is a lot of people making fun of that culture. And, you and I have talked about this before.
Yes.
And it is so inappropriate. And I'm so happy that we live in a different world now. But there are so many of these bills getting passed in different states and so many of these things that are happening around us that it just feels like we're devolving back into this state that we were in 40 fucking years ago.
Right.
This is it's just insane.
It's a terrifying time to be alive. As far as we've come, we have so much potential to do so much good for so many people and to help our young. And at the same time that we have all of this ability to talk to each other and educate each other, we're also removing rights.
Yeah.
And like you said, regressing backwards.
Yep.
Our last discussion on the Patreon show was for banned books. And, that just leads right into this,
Yeah.
And talking about critical race theory, like we talked about, and anti-gay and trans laws, anti-abortion laws. Right now in Oklahoma, they passed 6 bills last week. One that mirrors the law passed in Texas.
You know why that is, right? There are groups of people
They're
that
mirror
they
laws.
literally write the same fucking law for other states.
And so they're ready to shoot them.
Yeah, it's a whole, it's like a production line of fucking bills. Yeah.
So just so you know, that happened.
Yep.
Oklahoma, they passed the one in Texas. And then another one that would ban abortions after 30 days from a woman's last period.
That's ridiculous.
Right? So basically...
You wouldn't even know you were...
No. You find out you're pregnant by missing your period.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So by then, it's already too late.
Yeah.
When I say you find out by missing your period, that's like the standard and generic way.
Sure.
But... Missouri is considering several bills, including one that would allow someone to sue anyone who helps a resident get an abortion out of state.
Oh my God.
They will chase your ass down.
That's ridiculous.
That one's likely to get struck down.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's insane.
But they put out these ridiculous ones like they throw spaghetti at the wall to see what'll stick,
Right.
and then they're like, oh, okay, well, we'll compromise a little.
Well, and obviously they have a friendly Supreme Court right now too. Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
they're gonna keep trying this.
Well, what's really sad is that in Oklahoma, for example, now that they're, tamping down on theirs, people from Texas had been fleeing to Oklahoma to
Right.
have their abortions performed.
And now they're not going to be able to do it there.
And now they're not going to be able to do it there. And Oklahoma's going to be in the same damn boat as Texas. And so we're seeing all
Right.
these spillovers into neighboring states.
Yeah.
And it's just tragic. It's
Yeah.
tragic.
Yeah.
So Missouri is also the one that's considering a bill for banning medication that, like anti-abortion or abortion medication
Got it.
that you could take. And they're saying that you wouldn't be able to take that after 10 weeks. Yeah. Which again, what?
Right.
And there's also the one about the ectopic pregnancy. Mm-hmm. That would not only be illegal, but anyone who performs that or helps with that would be guilty of a Class A felony, which includes a penalty of 10 years to life
Jesus
in prison.
Christ. Those pregnancies are like almost deadly to the mother, aren't they?
They are very deadly.
I was going to say,
Yes.
like, that's not you have to get an abortion in those cases because you're going to die.
It's not considered an abortion because it's not a viable pregnancy.
Right.
It's not an abortion.
Why? These people are so fucking stupid. Fuck them.
The Missouri guy, I forget if it's the Senate. I think it's one of the senators. Maybe it's a congressman. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't really know the difference. Anyway, the one that's in charge of pushing these through said that he is automatically pushing through any of these that he can get his hands on, and he is hoping that he can lend his hand to getting Roe versus Wade overturned.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I will say this. If you live in any one of these states, Florida, Oklahoma, Missouri, Texas, whatever, anybody who's passing one of these stupid-ass fucking laws, definitely get a hold of your, state senators, your state whoever.
Congressman.
Anybody you can get your hands on. It
Make the
doesn't
call.
always make a difference, but man, it could.
It could. If enough of you make the phone call.
And if we're not all making that phone call, then it's never going to happen.
Right, right. And also, the rest of us are looking on in horror. And, I mean, Ohio is not in much better shape. We have the heartbeat hill here.
Yeah, no, it's awful.
So, I mean, yeah. So that's depressing.
Isn't it? Yeah.
I love it. Let's read the Bible some more tomorrow.
That's what we're going to do. Yay!
Yay! Religion is awesome.
Hey,
Let's
thanks,
kill
guys.
people.
Thanks, guys, for joining us for our first Patreon episode that's officially Patreon.
Yep.
And, we'll see you in a couple of weeks probably with something
Yeah,
else.
this was fun.
It was fun.
I
enjoyed
liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye. Husband,
Wife.
do you remember what happened yesterday?
I do not.
Wow. It was only like 2 paragraphs, and it was about more land distribution of
See, that's why. It's just so fucking boring.
Manasseh and Ephraim, I think.
Fuck that shit.
And then they took in some of the people as slaves instead of...
Right.
And they still are slaves to this day. Pretty much it.
That's a proud thing to proclaim, isn't it?
Woohoo!
Yeah. All right, so what are we doing today?
Joshua chapter 17.
Let's go do it.
I almost said husband because
you do that all the time.
I know. I'm like, wait, what are we doing?
Yeah.
What is my life? Well, and then your countdown.
There's literally only 2 sections that we do, like generally on any episode, and you're like, which one are we on?
Well, and also because your countdown was like real slow because the table kept creaking. And you were like 3, and then like a year later 2.
Right.
Okay, so let's get this rolling. Ready?
Yeah, I'm
Sorry.
ready. I'm
Okay,
ready.
so we're doing Joshua chapter 17,
Okay.
which begins as such.
As such.
The next allotment of the land.
Fuck.
Okay, get your shit together. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Was given to the half tribe of Manasseh, the descendants of Joseph's older son.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Machir, Got that?
I got it.
Machir, the firstborn son of Manasseh, was the father of Gilead.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, no, I got it. I got it. I'm with you.
Because his descendants were experienced soldiers, the regions of Gilead and Bashan on the east side of the Jordan had already been given to them.
Because they were experienced soldiers.
That's why.
Right.
Yeah. Remember that time when they talked about some kind of fucking sacred lots?
Yeah.
And then remember before the sacred lots, it was these people on the east get this because they don't really want to go into Canaan,
Right.
but they are still willing to fight for us, but they're like, this land is good.
Yeah, like it's good enough. Like I know the promised lands are like right across that river, but like we're good here. Is that cool with you?
So the allotment on the west side of the Jordan was for the remaining families within the clans of the tribe of Manasseh.
Okay.
Okay.
So that side sucked.
Well,
that Manasseh side sucked.
Well, they're saying here's the land that went to the other who remained.
Okay. All right.
We split up the rest of the land between these guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
Abizer, Helek, Azriel, Shechem, Hefer, and Shemitah. These clans represent the male descendants of Manasseh, son of Joseph.
Okay.
Did you get all that?
No.
Yeah. However, Zelophehad.
I remember that name.
I love that name.
Yeah.
Zelophehad. A descendant of Hefer, son of Gilead, son of Machir, son of Manasseh.
Yeah.
Had no sons.
Yeah, right.
Womp womp. He had only daughters whose names were Mala, Noah, Hogla,
And
Milcah, and Tirzah.
See, I knew that.
You did. Good on you. You remembered. I did not.
Right.
Were they the ones that were like, excuse you, could we have this land in our father's name? Okay.
Yep.
Got it. These women came to Eleazar the priest, Joshua son of Nun, and the Israelite leaders and said, I bet I know what they said. Because they
already did this.
They already got their agreement with Moses,
Yeah.
but Moses is dead. And so I bet they're going up like, what's his butt?
They're like, excuse me.
Can I just?
You seem to be kind of a dickhead, so just checking.
Okay, this is what they said. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Quote, the Lord commanded Moses to give us a grant of land along with the men of our tribe. That's what they said.
Yeah,
that's
which is true.
End of the quote.
That's what happened.
Okay.
I mean, as far as the Bible says.
Right. That's the end of that quote.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So Joshua gave them a grant of land along with their uncles, as the Lord had commanded.
Good on him.
Nice. As a result, Manasseh's total allocation came to 10 parcels of land, in addition to the land of Gilead and Bashan across the Jordan River, because the female descendants of Manasseh received a grant of land along with the male descendants.
What exactly is a parcel?
Is it more or less than an acre?
Yeah, but I don't really have a good grasp on an acre either.
Me neither.
I mean, does it matter? Kind of. I kind of have a grasp on an acre, but like...
A parcel is a package. I'm just curious what
a parcel is.
A parcel is a package. Okay, we have a parentheses.
Okay.
Parentheses.
Yeah.
The land of Gilead was given to the rest of the male descendants of Manasseh. End parentheses.
Okay.
I love parentheses.
Yeah, they're great.
They are so much fun because they're just so like, I'm going to stick a parentheses in here for no reason.
Right.
Like, that's the aside. That's the aside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The rest of this was also the aside, just so you know.
Right.
I'm here to tell you.
Yep.
The boundary of the tribe of Manasseh extended from the border of Asher to Mikmethath. Oh, I hate that name. Near Shechem. Then the boundary went south from Mikmethath to the settlement near the spring of Tapua.
Tapua?
Yeah.
Wow, I love that place.
That place sounds cool.
Tapua is awesome.
Tapua.
Yeah.
The land surrounding Tapua belonged to Manasseh.
Okay.
Okay?
I got it.
But the town of Tapua itself, on the border of Manasseh's territory, belonged to the tribe of Ephraim. Is this
why would you landlock a tribe inside of another tribe?
Wait. Is this like how Kansas City, some parts of it are in Missouri, but some parts of it are in Kansas?
No, they said the surrounding land is owned by the Manasseh tribe, and Ephraim owns the city itself. And it's like, what?
Well, we have Washington, D.C. inside of Maryland. It's
true.
Landlocked.
That's true. All right. I guess, all right. Fair enough.
I'm just saying, like,
fair enough.
Geography is dumb.
Right.
The whole thing is man-made lines.
Yeah.
From the spring of Tapua, the boundary of Manasseh followed the Kanah ravine to the Mediterranean Sea. Several towns south of the ravine were inside Manasseh's territory, but they actually belonged to the tribe of Ephraim. These guys are all tangled up.
Yeah, no shit.
Like, wouldn't you just be like, hey, just give me that and take that? Or,
yeah, like, they had clear boundaries for the other tribes, and this one's like, this one's kind of like, that one's there, and this one's here.
Sometimes my sheep go on your land, sorry.
Right?
I mean, they could just, like, pay each other or whatever.
Right,
like,
right.
I don't know. In general, however, the land south of the ravine belonged to Ephraim, and the land north of the ravine belonged to Manasseh, in general.
In general.
Just so you know. Okay?
I got it.
That's not an aside. That's not a parentheses. Very important information, straightforward.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God. I just have to interrupt myself to say there was some comment on fucking Twitter or some shit that said that they didn't like my nitpicking of how these sentences are phrased, to which I say, fuck you, good sir.
Wait, who said that?
I don't know. Somebody on fucking Twitter or something.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm like, the whole point of us reading this is to read it and comment on it, and the way it is phrased is dumb.
Right.
Like, I'm not a scholar. I'm not an academic, and I cannot say that enough.
And we're literally reading it for the first time.
For the first time, you guys. I've never read this shit before.
Right.
Every time I come across something stupid, I'm flabbergasted.
Yeah, this is a first take, because, this is how we have fun with it, because
also,
we don't know what the fuck's coming.
Also, I was not raised in a Christian home. I was not raised in a home of any religion, so all of this is baffling to me.
Right.
So, fuck off.
Right.
I'm sorry. Like, yeah. These are not the droids you seek. Go look elsewhere, honestly. Like, this isn't for you.
Right.
If you don't like the way I'm nitpicking, I love you so much. I want you to be happy, fly and be free. Go elsewhere.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah. You can't please everybody.
Yeah, we had somebody complain about us not researching enough about, like...
Oh, they wanted us to be Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Yeah.
And I'm like, do I look like a black man with several degrees under my belt, or do I look like a dumbass white woman sitting on my couch in my living room with little college? Okay?
Right.
I do not have the bandwidth to do what you want. There are already podcasts like that out there. Go find them.
Right.
And they're great. I love them. They're wonderful.
And you know what? When we have a crew and we're popular, like, I'll be happy to hire researchers, and we can do all kinds of research at that point.
Maybe.
At some point.
I feel like, I'm sorry, I know this is so off topic, and like, where did this come from? And this is probably a discussion, but I just feel like at some points, every once in a while, I need to re-examine again our goal, which is to read the Bible for the first time all the way through.
Right.
That's my goal, not to research. That's all extra fun stuff that we sometimes do. Not to like be scholarly and academic and know shit. No, my goal is to read the Bible for the first time ever and drag y'all folk along with me.
Well, let me ask you, how many people have told us that it's refreshing to hear it read this way because they always heard it read seriously when they were younger?
Yeah.
And like, they're like, yeah, I never even thought about reading it this way because it was always so serious.
And they are like us. They're like, it's always something I meant to get to, but my God, it's such a drag.
Right.
And so, yeah.
We're just having fucking fun.
Yeah, I'm just having fucking fun, y'all. Good. Let a bitch have fun.
We had to get some venting out about people that were bitching at us. So,
yeah.
there it is.
Okay, I feel better now.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to Manasseh.
Right.
Okay. Manasseh's boundary ran along the northern side of the ravine and ended at the Mediterranean Sea, as all good cities do.
Yeah, exactly.
North of Manasseh was the territory of Asher, and to the east was the territory of Issachar.
Okay.
The following towns within the territory of Issachar and Asher, however, were given to Manasseh.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
There's a list.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's a short list.
Okay.
Beth Shan, Ibleam, Dor, that is Nephoth Dor.
Of course.
Endor. Literally.
Are there Ewoks there?
Yep. Tanakh or Tagashi Station. Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is totally Star Wars.
Right? Yeah.
Okay. I'm not making this shit up though. Okay. Endor, Tanakh, and Megiddo. Okay?
Okay.
Each with their surrounding settlements. You know how towns like to spread.
Maybe Star Wars got their names from the Bible.
I bet you they did. I bet you they did.
There's a lot of weird words in here, so.
You could just do a Google search on weird words in the Bible.
Right.
I mean, that's where I would get names from.
I mean, yeah, there's plenty to choose from.
I wrote a story once called Beside the Road to Ephrath.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And that was like a place that was like along the journey where one of the dudes like buried his wife or something.
Yeah.
And that came from the Bible.
Got it.
Like, it was just a thing I heard, though I never
Sure.
looked it up at the time.
Yeah, no.
So, anyway, okay. But the descendants of Manasseh were unable to occupy these towns because the Canaanites were determined to stay in that region.
Wait, there's more Canaanites that didn't
Those
get
Canaanites
kicked out?
that didn't get killed.
Wait, and they didn't even become slaves, apparently, because
Nope.
they were just there.
They're like, no, I live here.
Yeah, what the hell?
Fuck off, I live here. My house, mine.
What kind of shit is that? They got God on their side.
Apparently not. I don't know.
That's weird.
It-
That's really weird.
It's going back on what they said.
Right?
Kill 'em
there
all.
shouldn't be
Kill some of 'em.
There shouldn't be holdouts just living there.
Yeah,
That's not okay. I mean, I'm okay with it, but like, according to God, that's not okay.
Right, like this is so hard because it's like you're trying to like follow the rules, but at the same time you're like, as a reader and as a person on the other side,
Right.
you're like, wait, that's not what I meant. So, okay, but later, however, when the Israelites became strong enough, you'll feel better about this. They forced the Canaanites to work as slaves.
There it is.
Yep,
There it is.
Yep.
Okay.
But they did not drive them out of the land.
Okay.
They kept them as slaves.
Yeah.
Which is not what they were supposed to do. But I'm glad they didn't kill them.
Right.
I'm just going to say.
Yeah.
Okay, the descendants of Joseph came to Joshua and asked, "Why have you only given us one portion of land as our homeland when the Lord has blessed us with so many people?"
Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Maybe you should ask Moses. Joshua replied, "If there are so many of you, and if the hill country of Ephraim is not large enough for you, clear out land for yourselves in the forest where the Perizzites and Raphaites live."
So there's more people?
So he's like, there's some giants over there. If you want land so bad, go kill the giants.
Where are all these people fucking coming from, though?
They were already there.
I know, but like, what the fuck?
I mean, I
I
don't
thought
know.
they destroyed everybody in the Promised Land.
Well, apparently they didn't. Okay, do you think they killed the giants?
Apparently not.
Kill the giants.
Apparently
The
not.
descendants of Joseph responded, "It's true that the hill country is not large enough for us, but all the Canaanites in the lowlands have iron chariots, both those in Beth Shan and its surrounding settlements, and those in the valley of Jezreel.
See, they had iron chariots.
They are too strong for us." Them giants, they had iron.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So the descendants of Joseph were like, "We cannot."
Yeah, because iron chariots.
And tall.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Then Joshua said to the tribes of Ephraim and Manasseh, the descendants of Joseph, "Since you are so large and strong, you will be given more than one portion. The forests of the hill country will be yours as well. Clear as much land as you wish and take possession of its farthest corners, and you will drive out the Canaanites from the valleys too, even though they are strong and have iron chariots." The end. He's
Okay.
like, "Here's your tools. I said so. I'm not going to say how. Bye."
Right. I'm sure there's an explanation if we dug into the research on this as to why there was such a waiting period to get these people out of their land before they
The
took it.
reason is that taking over a land isn't something that you
Right.
do overnight, as the Bible would have you believe. But then, as future chapters are like, just kidding, it
Yeah,
didn't happen
they were
overnight.
still there.
Like chapter 1, they killed them all, and chapter 2 was like, well, but not really
Not
though.
quite, yeah.
It took a lot of time,
Right.
and resources, and
Yeah, that one chapter really literally made it sound like it was just like a few
and then
days.
and then they were done, and
Right.
all of Canaan was good. The end.
Right? And then it was, yeah, you're right. It's progressively gotten worse as we gone along.
Yeah. It's
So.
like they're trying to like slowly get us used to the idea that it didn't really happen that way.
Right, but if they did it too quickly, then God would be wrong.
Yeah.
So they got to ease us into it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like they want us to know what happened, but not feel what happened. Because if
Right.
we feel it, then we understand that this is all a lie and stupid.
I don't know that I give them that much credit because honestly, sometimes they contradict themselves in the next sentence.
It's true.
So
You're right.
But whatever.
It's just fun to contemplate.
It is.
Was there an intention there? Because it feels like it this time.
Right, yeah.
They killed them all. Just kidding.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
that's basically what they're doing. Psych.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's that. And tomorrow we'll be doing Joshua chapter 18.
All right, we'll see you then.
Bye. Husband,
Wife.
do you remember what happened yesterday?
I remember there was more divvying up of land.
there was more divvying up of land. It was a continuation of the territory being allotted to Ephraim and Manasseh.
Yeah.
And there were more giants.
Right.
And also more Canaanites were made into slaves.
That didn't get killed.
Right. They didn't get
just
killed.
saying.
And the giants have iron and chariots or some shit.
Iron chariots, but yeah.
Okay. And and Joshua's like, get them.
Right.
And that's it.
And that's it.
And that's it.
That was pretty much
That's
all
what happened.
there was.
Yep.
And then today?
Today is Joshua chapter 18.
Let's go do it.
Let's go do it. Okay, I'm trying not to laugh because
Right, yeah.
because I had no poker face.
No, you read ahead a little bit and then
No, I literally read the title.
Okay, you read the title and then you looked at me and I was like, "Fuck."
And I go, "What?" And you go,
Come on.
It's more divvying up of land." And I said, "I don't know what are you talking about." But my whole face was like trying.
Yeah, you should not play poker.
I don't play poker. I
Like,
fucking hate
never.
poker.
Never.
I play spades.
Okay.
And
well,
I play spades.
even then, if you had a good hand, they'd be like, "Oh, fuck."
No, I play spades, and I don't just always make my team go nil. I make my team go blind nil.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you know what?
What?
We always win.
Really?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Fuck off.
Okay.
So Joshua chapter 18 is called the territory allotted to the other tribes.
Okay. Well, at least this sounds like we might cover all of them at least. Like maybe
sure.
we're going to get down to the rest of it, right?
Who could know?
It's going to end at some point, right?
It's got to end at some point. Maybe this is it.
Maybe this is it.
Okay. Let us hope.
I'm hoping.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Now that the land was under Israelite control, but was it though?
I mean, there was.
Was it though?
Yeah.
The entire community of Israel gathered at Shiloh and set up the tabernacle. Yep, I brought that back out the box. And diehard fans will understand what I was just referring to.
I thought maybe they would just like build a permanent tabernacle and not like put the tent up, you know? Like
Maybe.
I don't know.
I mean, now that they're settled, they could like just put the nail down, you know?
Yeah.
Like, here's where it lives.
Right.
The thing of God, go
Yeah,
here. Here's
right.
God's little bed.
Yep.
But there remain 7 tribes who had not yet been allotted their grants of land.
Oh no! Whatever shall we do?
7 is a special number.
Is it?
I don't know. 7 tribes.
1 is the loneliest number.
Stupid. Then Joshua asked them, "How long are you going to wait before taking possession of the remaining land of the Lord,
Yeah,
the
hurry
God of
up.
your ancestors has given you?"
Isn't he the leader of them?
How long are you going to wait? I mean,
like he leads them, right? Am I wrong about that?
I thought he was the leader.
Right. So isn't it kind of up to him how long it takes them to divvy up the land
Daddy,
to the other people?
Daddy, make time go faster.
Why the fuck is he asking?
Okay, you rolled right over that twice,
Yeah, I
and that
did.
shit was funny
I'm
as
sorry.
fuck.
I was letting you be funny while I was talking over
No,
because
but
I was like,
I was funny. I
were
was
funny.
doing
I acknowledge that.
a movie reference.
You
What
did.
movie was it?
It was from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, the newer one.
Willy Wonka. That one.
It's the Willy Wonka one, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
No, one is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and one is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
I don't know.
And I can't remember the titles because there's also the book upon which they are based, the sequel of which is The Great Glass Elevator. Just a little trivia for your ear holes
Yeah.
by Roald Dahl.
Okay.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, those books are funny as fuck, and you should read them because they are satire to the max.
Right.
Okay. Anyway. Also, Gene Wilder is a god. The end.
Yes. Agreed.
Okay. Select 3 men from each tribe, and I will send them out to explore the land and map it out.
Okay.
They're going to map out the land since they haven't taken possession of it yet.
Right. Okay.
This sounds awfully equivalent to scouts and
If
spies.
they haven't been there yet, doesn't that mean that there might still be people there?
Probably.
I mean, I'm just saying, if they haven't...
Maybe they should send in some sheep. Sheep and cows, and if they don't come back,
Right, yeah.
they've been slaughtered.
Yeah.
They will then return to me with a written report.
Damn.
Type that shit up.
Right.
Of their proposed divisions of their new homeland.
Oh.
So, like, they planted their flag and said, This land from here to like way far over there, way far.
Yeah.
This is ours now.
And they just sent these 3 people out from each tribe.
Yeah.
And said, hey, figure it out and
Figure
come
it
back
out.
with a fucking report.
Do some maths.
I thought they were drawing these lands by sacred lot.
I thought they were as well.
I didn't know that it was up to the people that were surveying the land to come up with the plan.
Right?
That doesn't sound like what they said.
This is not what they said.
It is not.
It is exactly not what they said.
Right.
There was no lot, sacred or otherwise.
Right.
Let them divide the land into 7 sections, excluding Judah's territory in the south.
Of course.
And Joseph's territory in the north. I mean,
why? Don't even think about it, yeah.
Right? And when you record the 7 divisions of the land and bring them to me, I will cast sacred lots in the presence of the Lord our God to assign land to each tribe.
Oh, well then what's the
Okay.
drawing up where they want it?
Because it's not just flat land. Okay, here's what's going to happen.
Okay.
Some of the land is better than the other.
Sure.
So that's why they're sending some from each tribe so that nobody's like tricking anybody else and like leaving out like oh, you guys want this one and,
Right.
and there's
So
a waterfall over here.
They're trying to keep them from gerrymandering.
Yeah.
The good land.
Exactly. So they're going to come back. It's going to be a fair report.
Okay.
And then to keep it fair, they're like, yep, we all agree that this is the best one. Cross your fingers. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Stop.
So hypothetically, they're literally just dividing it up into 7 sections.
Yeah.
That's all the people that are going out are doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They're telling him this is what the land looks like and here's the lines we drew.
Okay.
And I hope real fucking hard that we get that one.
Right.
And then somebody else is like, no, I hope harder. I don't know. What?
Nothing.
I kind of reminded myself of what's his name? Bart's friend on The Simpsons. Millhouse, yeah. My cat's breath smells like cat food.
Yeah.
And then he falls down and he says, "Oh, I broke my Wookiee." Here's my favorite.
Yeah.
Okay. The Levites, however... Oh, he's continuing speaking. This is Josh still.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Joshy. The Levites, however, will not receive any allotment of land. Their role as priests of the Lord is their allotment.
I'm shocked.
I know. They're going to live off of us. Scrubs. They scrubs. And the tribes of Gad, Reuben, and the half-tribe of Manasseh won't receive any more land, for they have already received their grant of land, which Moses, the servant of the Lord, gave them on the east side of the Jordan River.
Right.
Don't forget,
Duh.
don't forget, don't forget, don't forget.
And repeat.
As the men started on their way to map out the land, Joshua commanded them, hey, wait! I mean, they're like, it says, as they set out.
Okay.
Right? They're like, and they got one foot out the door, and he's
Right.
like, hold on!
Yeah.
Okay, he says, go and explore the land and write a description of it. That's what I was literally about to do.
Yeah.
Then return to me. I was going to.
That was also the plan.
And I will assign the land to the tribes by casting sacred lots.
That was literally already the plan.
Yes. Go on. Here, in the presence of the Lord at Shiloh. My dude, you just said that. Literally. I know this.
Yeah.
I know this because... Was there anything else, my Lord and Master?
Are you sure they didn't say that he was going to say it?
Maybe they said, he's going to say that.
Right.
And then I just now quoted him
Right.
actually saying it.
Now he said it, yeah.
Okay.
Because they like to do that.
They do like to do
he's
that.
going to say it, and then he says it.
Well, that happened.
And then they remind you that he did say it.
That'll happen.
Right, yeah.
Okay. So that was end quote.
Yeah.
Okay. So the men did as they were told and mapped out the entire territory into 7 sections, listing the towns in each section. The towns.
Because they're
The
ones,
empty towns
the empty
or the
towns.
slavey
No,
towns?
empty towns.
Empty towns.
Yeah.
Okay. The ones that they didn't burn and ransack.
Is a town without people in it?
That's I was wondering.
Right?
It's like Schrodinger's cat, right?
Sure, yeah.
Did I say that right? Schrodinger.
I think so.
You know the cat in the box.
Yeah, I know which one you're one.
Cat in the box! Cat in the box! Yeah. They made a written record and then returned to Joshua in the camp of Shiloh. And there, at Shiloh, Joshua cast lots, sacred lots. Sorry. He cast sacred lots.
He cast them. Okay.
In the presence of the Lord.
With the Lord there.
He threw the knuckles. One. He played the bones.
Did he have somebody blow on him?
Baby needs a new pair of shoes. To determine which pride should have... Which pride?
Which pride?
Yeah, no, I literally said pride, but
Yeah.
it says tribe.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sorry. Eyes, mouth.
Yeah. I mean, if they were lions, that would make sense.
Right,
So,
exactly. I was picturing the Lion King, honestly. Like, he's sending them all out to we'll split up the land and then come back.
Right.
I'm the king of the savannah thing.
Yeah.
Okay. In the presence of the Lord to determine which tribe should have each section.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. I wish I had a dice noise right now because then I would
right?
throw the dice.
We have so many dice in this house. Like, I feel like there should just be some sitting around.
They're all in the game room.
Yeah, I know.
We have a game room, you guys.
We do. It's really cool.
I mean, it's just the front room, and
right, and there's just a bunch of games in it.
We have so many board games because we buy them at Goodwill and stuff. And sometimes
we buy them at game stores.
I mean, sometimes I just don't want people to be like, "You guys buy nothing but games." Oh my God, you spend so much money on games.
And some of our games are over 50 years old.
I know, because you were just digging in your mom's garage.
I know, right?
That's so awesome.
That's really cool.
Okay, sorry, we're nerds.
Yeah,
whatever. Shut up. Okay. The first allotment of land went to the clans of the tribe of Benjamin. Yeah, that tracks. He was everybody's baby.
Yeah.
He was the Sweetums.
Right.
It lay between the territory assigned to the tribes of Judah and Joseph. So he's like, cool. Mm-hmm. Right? He wanted to live there.
Yeah, sure.
The northern boundary... Oh, God.
They're going to do the boundaries?
Of each one.
Yeah. Okay.
The northern boundary of Benjamin's land began at the Jordan River, went north of the slope of Jericho, went west through the hill country and the wilderness of Bethaven.
Yep, that one.
Yep. From there... that's what we're doing now, right?
What?
Yep. You said it right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. From there, the boundary went south to Luz, that is Bethel, and proceeded down to Adaroth Adar on the hill that lies, the hill that lies south of Lower Beth Horon.
Oh, of course, that hill.
The hill.
I mean, obviously.
The hill, duh.
Yeah.
You know that one hill.
That one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know that one hill.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's over there by that hill.
All right.
The boundary that made a turn and swung south along the western edge of the hill, facing Beth Horon, the hill.
My question is, though, is it at the foot of the hill or at the peak of the hill?
Probably the peak.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay. But they didn't specify, though, so, I mean...
But, I would imagine that it's the peak, because that's the point, the
But
nipple.
if you had an asshole neighbor, they might push it down to the foot and just say, I've been mowing this and it's mine. I'm sorry.
I know, and it's true. It's true. They would. And that could happen. And then it's like, you haven't been mowing it, so it's like, do you really care?
Right, yeah.
If you want that slope, you fucking take that slope.
You don't ever really care till you go to sell it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and then you're like, the stake was in the ground, bitch.
Right, yeah, it's right there.
Yeah. Go ask Joshua.
Right.
He did the sacred lots.
Yeah, totally.
Stupid. Okay, ending at the village of Kiriath Baal. That is Kiriath Jearim.
Parentheses.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's my parentheses
I got
voice.
Parentheses, yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
A town belonging to the tribe of Judah. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is more of that wraparound bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay. This was the western boundary. The southern boundary began at the outskirts of Kiriath Jearim. From that western point, it ran to the spring at the waters of Nephtoah and down to the base of the mountain beside the valley of Ben Hinnom at the northern end of the valley of Rephaim. What? Okay.
Raphael?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Rephaim.
Okay.
From there, it went down the valley of Hinnom, crossing south of the slope where the Jebusites lived, and continued down to En-Rogel.
Yeah, sure.
That's actually a really cool name for a place. En-Rogel.
Right.
I might name a planet that.
You should.
En-Rogel.
Yeah, well, we were just talking about it the other day about how there's some great names in the Bible for things.
Yep, there are. From En-Rogel, the boundary proceeded in a northerly direction, and came to En-Shemesh and on to Galiloth.
When you say northerly, is it like a meandering north, or is it like a
northerly,
like a zigzaggy north, or
no? That they would have said zigzag, like they would have spelled it out.
Okay,
because those are lines.
Okay,
like when you say just northerly, you're saying like roundabout over there's.
Yeah. Okay.
Top of the hill, bottom of the hill, like
sure. I got it. Just northerly.
Northerly.
Got it.
To Galiloth, which is across from the slopes of Adamin. Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Parentheses voice. Mm-hmm. Then it went down to the stone of Bohan. Remember the stone of Bohan?
I remember the stone of Bohan.
Bohan was Reuben's son. See, they said it again.
That's it, again.
Yeah. From there, it passed along the north side of the slope overlooking the Jordan Valley. The border that went down into the... Oh, my God. Are we doing this for all the boys?
Oh, yeah.
I can't.
You gotta. This is a written record of their lands. They have to have it written down, otherwise they won't know which lands are theirs.
It's so boring.
Not that it matters at this point.
I hate it so much. I don't like it.
No, it's really bad. It's really bad.
Okay. We got this, you guys. We can do this. Okay. The border then went down into the valley, ran past the north slope of Beth Hogla, and ended at the north bay of the Dead Sea, which is the southern end of the Jordan River.
Yes.
This was the southern boundary. Okay?
Yes.
Yes. Indeed it was.
Everybody's got their map out, right?
I know.
You're following along?
I do not.
We do not.
That would be kind of
We
not
should.
fun.
We should have a map sitting here.
I was just, like, the learner in me. I love learning.
Yeah.
Like, got excited for a split second. Like, that would be so cool. And then I was like, what the fuck? Why no?
We couldn't do it while we're doing our podcast because, like, it would take too much time and effort
Somebody's
to, like,
already
find
done
that
this.
shit. And
Somebody's
we're like,
already done this.
I know. Yeah.
So,
it's out there somewhere.
Just order it.
Just look it up.
Stupid.
Order it from Amazon.
Yeah. Duh.
Right.
Yeah. They drive to your house now.
Yeah. I hear they got drones even.
I still am waiting to see one of those, honestly.
I know, right?
I mean, that would be kind of cool. Like, okay, yes, I know ruining the environment and bad. Amazon bad. Yes,
Well, those
I know.
technically work on batteries, and you could recharge them with
I
solar
know,
power.
but we hate Bezos.
Well, yeah, there's that.
So that's all I'm saying. So, like, I'm supposed to be anti-Amazon, but that good Prime, though.
I know, right?
Okay. The eastern boundary was the Jordan River. These were the boundaries of the homeland allocated to the clans of the tribe of Benjamin.
Okay.
These were the towns given to the clans of the tribe of Benjamin. Ready?
I'm ready.
I'm going to name some towns.
Name them.
Okay, and then we'll be done.
Thank God.
Okay? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Benjamin. Okay.
Benjamin.
Jericho, Beth Hogla, Emez Kazez, Beth Araba, Zemaraim, Bethel, Avim, Para, Ophrah, Kafar Amani, Ophni, and Geba. Okay?
Awesome.
Geba.
Yeah.
Okay. 12 towns with their surrounding villages. Also, Gibeon, Ramah, Beeroth, Mizpah, Kephira, Moza, Rechem, Erpeel, Tarala, Zela, Heleph, the Jebusite town, that is Jerusalem, Gibeah, and Kiriath Jearim. 14 towns with their surrounding villages.
Okay.
This was the homeland allocated to the clans of the tribe of Benjamin. The end.
Okay.
Oh, that was a long chapter just for Benjamin.
Was it? Yeah. We're doing this for every tribe, maybe?
Oh my God. Oh, please say no.
No, I'm not. I mean, we just don't. We don't know. We don't know.
I don't know, but
They might. They've done this before, where they're like, and then the rest of them got their land.
that is true.
You know what I mean? Like,
you know what? And there aren't that many. Like, we're on chapter 18. I think there's only like 20 some odd
I
chapters.
know. Like, there's really not a lot about Joshua. Like, this is just like, here's the land.
Here are things that happened while his ass was sitting in a tent, but supposedly in charge.
There's something about every book we've read that is like mind-numbingly boring, though.
So
Like,
dull.
every single book has had a section that is just like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Like, why is this even here? This
Yeah.
is so stupid.
Yeah. Like, if I was doing a reread, I'd be like, and skip that.
Right.
And if I was reading this on my own, I would be like, skim. Where's the words? There we go.
Right. But I literally want to be able to say,
I
I've
have
read
read
the entire Bible.
All the boring parts, too.
All the boring parts.
Yep. And we're doing it. We're doing it.
We are.
I feel really good every time we get done with a really
Yeah,
hard
that's one
part.
less boring thing we don't have to read again.
One less boring thing that we do have to read. We have to read a lot of boring things, and this is one less
Sure, whatever.
of all the things that we have to read that's
Right.
boring.
Okay.
This is one less than that.
Got it.
Okay?
Yeah.
Got it.
All right. What do we have to read tomorrow, though?
Tomorrow we have to read Joshua chapter 19.
All right.
I'm here for it.
We'll see you guys then.
Bye. Husband,
Wife.
do you remember what happened yesterday?
They were divvying up more fucking land.
They were.
And it was for Benjamin. I think they mostly. Benjamin.
Benjamin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
And
That's pretty much
That's pretty much yeah.
Yeah.
So what are we doing today?
More of the same, probably.
Don't say that.
Joshua chapter 19.
All right, let's get into this, find out what we're doing.
Let's do it. Hey, so remember just then when I said probably more of the same?
Yeah.
Yeah. More of the same, like this one doesn't even have a chapter starter title because
It's just continuation.
we're talking about more.
Benjamin.
Well, not Benjamin, but the original title was the territory allotted to the other tribes.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
we're
That's
still
right.
in the other tribes.
The other tribes.
The first of which they described was Benjamin.
Okay.
So here we
Exciting
go.
stuff.
I'm so excited. It's a circus. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. The second allotment.
Boy.
See?
Yep.
Boy.
Yep. Boy.
Of land went to the clans of the tribe of Simon or Simeon.
Let's go with Simon.
Okay.
Simon.
Simon.
Yeah.
Si-
Wait, how do you spell it?
Simeon.
Oh, I would say Simeon.
Simeon or Simeon.
Not Samoan.
Not Samoan.
No.
Right. How about Simon? I'm going to call him Simon.
Okay. So
So the tribe of Simon is what we're doing now. Okay.
yeah.
No, Simon.
I'm sure that's
it's
not
just
how
it's just Simon. Let's just
Okay.
do Simon.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Their homeland was surrounded by Judah's territory. I like how they describe these like in relation to each other. Like,
Right.
like, Judah's territory. The
Yeah.
one that we just described that's
Duh.
like, here and there and this river and that ravine and
Well, they've already set the boundaries, so it's easier to just say, that.
But why can't they say they were all over near the Mediterranean? The end. Because
Why can't they just live wherever the fuck they want?
I don't know. Why
Whatever.
we can't live wherever the fuck we want? Why should they?
I don't know.
I mean, honestly. Simon's homeland included Beersheba, Sheba, Malata, Hazer Shul, Bala, Ezem, El Tulad, Bethel, Horma, Ziklag, fuck you, Beth Markaboth, Hazar Susa. You are having too much fun with me. You're making fun of me with your
I am a
face.
little bit.
Your face is making
Yeah,
fun of me.
just
I
slightly.
don't like it.
Just slightly.
Beth Leboath.
I mean, to be fair, I'm not
Lebas.
reading it, so
I know.
I couldn't.
You couldn't.
No.
At least I'm trying.
Right.
I mean, I'm failing, but I'm trying.
But it's still amusing.
It
like
is.
watching you do this. It's like you're.
It hurts.
Yeah, it looks painful.
It hurts because I like being able to sound things out.
Yeah.
And I can't.
Right. They're so bad.
They're hard. It's hard, you guys. And Sherwin. Yeah. Okay. 13 towns with their surrounding villages.
Okay.
It also included.
Also.
Why
did they stop? Why did they do
Right,
that every fucking
I know,
time?
I know. I was going to ask you that last time, but we were at the end. Like, they're like, it included this, 13. Oh, and also these other 12.
Right.
What? Why not just list them all?
Right. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Unless because they were reciting these, they were like, okay, take a breath and
this is the next
continue.
12, right,
Yeah. Okay, so with their surrounding villages. It also included Ain, Rimmon, Ether, and Ashan, 4 towns with their villages, including all the surrounding villages as far south as Balath Bir, also known as Rama of the Negev.
Of course.
Parentheses voice.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. This was the homeland allocated to the clans of the tribe of Simon. Their allocation of land came from part of what had been given to Judah because Judah's territory was too large for them.
Wait, they had been given land and they're like, no, you need to give some of that back.
Wait.
It was too much.
It was too big? That's what she said. Okay, so the tribe of Simon received an allocation within the territory of Judah because Judah can't handle his shit.
Interesting.
I just heard the oven tick and it made me wonder if I turn the oven off.
I guess we'll have to check that later.
Oh, now I'm going to be worried the whole time.
I don't think we'll burn down the house in this episode.
I know,
so.
just don't let me forget. Check the oven.
You're right. I won't let you forget.
Because I made a dinner. I cooked.
You did.
It's kind of rare, but I cooked.
Yeah.
Okay, turn off the oven. Okay, the third allotment of land. Ooh, we didn't do a whole chapter.
I'm excited about this.
Like before we just did like one whole
they're
chapter to
shortening it up.
Benjamin. Yeah,
They're
you were
shortening
right.
Yeah, they're going to get this over.
They got bored of themselves.
Right, yeah.
Okay, the third allotment of land went to the clans of the tribe of Zebulon. I love that name. Mm-hmm. The boundary of Zebulon's homeland started at Sarid. From there it went west, going past Mar-a-Lago. No, Mar-a-Law. Touching Dabasheth, and proceeding to the brook east of Jokneam. In the other direction, the boundary went east from Sarid to the border of Kisloth Tabor, and from there to Daberith and up to Japhiah.
Yeah. Okay.
Then it continued east to Gath Hefer, En-Kazan, and Ramon, and turned toward Nia.
Can you imagine being the guy that had to remember all this shit to
Hell no.
give the oral history of this crap?
I can't imagine being the person that's reading this right now.
That's probably why they have such weird fucking names. They're like, I don't know, it sounded like
I mean, okay, let's be honest, though. Like, it's weird to us because it's not our normal. It's just sounds, and all sounds are man-made.
Sure,
you know?
sure.
All names are man-made.
Yep, definitely.
So David's not any more weird or normal.
I was just making a joke, you know?
I know. I'm sorry. I did that thing. Like, I do that with our kid, too. Our kid will be like, Mom, it was kind of rhetorical, or Mom, I was just kidding. Why do you have to take everything so seriously? Ugh.
Right, yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
The northern boundary of Zebulun passed Hanathon and ended at the valley of Ifta-el. Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I had to take a second there and swallow.
Yeah.
The towns in these areas included Katath, Nahalal, Shemron, Adullah, and Bethlehem. Oh, that one I know.
Oh, yeah, I know Bethlehem.
12 towns with their surrounding villages. The homeland allocated to the clans of the tribe of Zebulun included these towns with their surrounding villages.
What's the homeland? What does homeland designate exactly?
I don't fucking know.
Okay.
The homeland.
All right.
Maybe it's the capital city.
I guess, maybe.
Maybe it's
But there's
like
multiple cities.
But maybe this is like the main
A cluster of cities in the
where
middle.
they started out, like the homeland, you know.
Yeah, but they're just
Or-
now occupying these places.
Or
though.
maybe it's where they think they originated, the
Maybe.
homeland.
Could be.
Maybe we'll look that up. I don't know. What do they mean by fucking homeland? Homeland security?
Yeah, I don't
I don't know.
Who
That's
knows?
the only time I've ever heard of homeland is in Homeland Security or Homelander from The Boys
Or Homeland the show
or Homeland the show
with Claire Danes.
with Claire Danes. That's
Yeah.
such a good show.
Right.
But also The Boys,
Right.
Homelander
Right.
on Amazon. That's a great show.
That is a great show.
I can't wait for season 3.
I also cannot wait.
I think it's coming up in April.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm very excited. Okay. Because we're terrible human beings. It's so violent and gory. Oh my God. Think about how, like, we love that show, but it is so violent and gory. What does that say about us? I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The fourth allotment of land went to the clans of the tribe of Issachar. Its boundaries included... Damn, we're just doing all of them this
Yeah, they're just
chapter.
rattling them off.
Boom. Its boundaries included the following towns: Jezreel, Casuluth, Junem, Hapharaim, Shion, Enheroth, Ribith, Kishion, Ebez, Remeth, Enganim, Enhadah, and Beth Pazez.
Yeah.
The boundary also touched Tabor, Shahazamah, and Beth Shemesh, ending at...
Shemesh.
Shut up.
This is a weird name.
You're weird. Ending at the Jordan River. 16 towns with their surrounding villages. The homeland allocated... the homeland. I think it's just like, the guys in charge, the bosses.
Oh, okay.
Like, they allocated to the clans of the tribe of Issachar, included these towns and their surrounding villages. Wait, no. The homeland allocated to these clans, so each of these clans is receiving a homeland.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is.
All right.
Okay, we were reading it wrong.
Yeah.
There's not a homeland. It's each of them
They
received
are
a homeland.
their homeland.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What the land that was allotted to them, that's their homeland.
Right.
And their birthright and their
Sure.
promised piece of the land.
Yeah.
Okay. The fifth allotment of land went to the clans of the tribe of Asher. Its boundaries included these towns: Helketh, Halai, Beton, Akshaph, Alamelech, Ahmad, and Mishal.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, sure.
Stop laughing at
No,
me.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm just like, I want to make fun of the words that they're saying, but then I'm like, that's dumb. Like, I'm like my head the whole time. I'm like, that sounds sort of like Michelin, or that sounds sort of like whatever. And I'm like, I should make fun of that. But then I'm like, no, that just sounds stupid.
Yeah.
So then I say it afterwards, and then it sounds good because I'm like,
I don't know.
I didn't do it.
The word good did a lot of heavy lifting there. Because I don't think it sounded good.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying.
All right.
The boundary on the west touched Carmel and Shihor Libnath. Then it turned east toward Beth Dagon and ran as far as Zebulun in the valley of Iftael, going north to Beth Emek and Nael. It then continued north to Kabul, Abdon, Rehob, Hammon, Cana, and as far as Greater Sidon, as opposed to weaker Sidon.
Yeah.
Or
lesser.
Lesser. Oh, yeah. That would be the opposite.
Right.
I was thinking, okay, nothing. Nothing. Then the boundary turned toward Ramah and the fortress of Tyre, where it turned toward Hosah and came to the Mediterranean Sea, as they all do.
Right. Well, not all.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Right.
The majority of them.
Sure.
The territory also included Mehebel, Akzib, Umah, Afek, Rehob. 22 towns with their surrounding villages.
Okay.
The homeland allocated to the clans of the tribe of Asher included these towns and their surrounding villages. Like I just said.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
We're moving right along. Okay?
Thank God.
The sixth allotment of land went to the clans of the tribe of Naphtali. I have to tell you, I hate the word sixth.
Sixth? Yeah, we've talked about this before. You can't do it.
I can't because I want to say sixth. Sixth. I can't. Those letters don't belong together. In my opinion.
I mean, that is your opinion, I guess.
Fuck off. I mean, do you have a hard time with it at all?
Sixth. No.
Sixth.
I'm good.
Sixth.
Sixth.
I can't do it. I just can't. I can't. I want to. So anyway, that went to Naphtali.
Okay. Yeah.
The sixth of the one.
Sure.
Its boundary ran from Haleph, from the oak at, the oak.
Yeah,
at
because there's only
Zananim.
one,
Yeah, the
just
elk.
one.
Like the other time when we talked about the hill.
Yeah.
The hill, the oak.
The hill.
And extended across to Adami Nekeb, Jabneel, and as far as Lacham, ending at the Jordan River. I really like it when they're so simple. Ending at the Jordan River. That's a time to breathe.
Yeah.
The western boundary ran past Aznoth Tabor, then to Hukok, and shut up, and touched the border of Zebulun in the south, the border of Asher on the west, and the Jordan River on the east. The fortified towns included in this territory were Ziddim, Zer, Hamath, Rakkath, Kinnereth, Adama. Interesting. Ramah, Hazor, Kadesh, Edrei, En-Hazor, Yaron, Migdalel, Horem, Beth-Anath, and Beth-Shemesh. 19 towns with their surrounding villages.
Let me ask you, these are fortified towns, right?
Just the fortified ones.
So, would you feel very secure in them because you guys conquered them in those fortified towns?
I would definitely.
So you might want to
re-fortify.
Right? Yeah. It didn't work so well for the last inhabitants.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, to be fair, God
right.
did it.
God. Yeah.
Right. The homeland allocated to the clans of the tribe of Naphtali included these towns and their surrounding villages. Okay, you guys, we're just trying to get through this. Don't forget.
Right.
Don't forget.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
I mean, yeah.
This is what we're doing. We're just reading it real quick.
I'm
and just
sorry.
I've
lost
I know.
My brain hurts.
I know you're leaning your head on your hand
because it sucks.
It sucks. I'm so sorry, you guys.
But you know what? There is a plus side to this.
We're getting through it.
Well, if we finish this today, we might be done with this.
This boring bit.
I'm just saying.
On to something else that's boring.
Well, but something else.
I just want to
the
acknowledge
important word
it,
is
though.
something else.
I know, something else.
Yeah.
It's true. It's just, I feel like I need to occasionally step in and acknowledge this is rough. This is boring information.
Lately, more often than not.
And I just want to apologize and also just acknowledge we're going to get through this. Our goal is to have read the Bible.
Isn't there just like a little bit of you as you're reading this? You're like, we're going to lose all of our audience. They're all going away right
Why
now.
do you think
I can feel them leaving
I
right
know.
now.
That's where I'm like, I'm
So
sorry.
fucking boring.
I'm sorry, but we're just getting through this. Stay, okay? And we're getting through it together. We're doing it. We're reading the Bible,
we're
you
doing
guys.
it. Yeah,
okay.
we're going to do it.
Okay, back in.
Yeah,
Ready?
I'm
okay.
ready.
The 7th allotment of land went to the clans of the tribe of Dan. You were holding out.
I was like, they're not going to forget about Dan, right? Like,
Never.
Dan's got to be there somewhere.
Dan's the man.
Like, you remember the fucking blessing they got? Like, it was like nothing.
It was like, you guys are alive.
And now they're like the last ones that get mentioned in the fucking allotment. So, like, Dan's really like
You know Dan.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you and your family is like, husband, he's good for everything.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Like, it's Dan.
Right. It's Dan.
It's Dan the man.
Dan will take whatever we give him.
Yeah.
So he's getting Dan.
Yeah. You're cool.
Right.
You're chill.
Right, Dan? Yeah.
You and Dan are both chill, laid back guys. You're just like, yeah, that'll work. Whatevs.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See? Okay, the land allocated as their homeland included the following towns: Zorah, Eshtaol, Ir-Shemesh, Shalabin, Ajalon, Ithla, Elon, Timnah, Ekron, Eltekah, Gibbethon, Balas, Jehud, Beni Berek,
Wow.
Gothramon, Mijarkin, Rickon, and the territory across from Joppa. Oh,
Okay.
that was so rough. Okay, but the tribe of Dan. I said the train of dive is my dyslexia.
Brain stopped
kicking in.
working.
No, my mouth does its own thing.
Right.
It's getting worse with age. But the tribe of Dan had trouble taking possession of their land, so they attacked the town of Laish.
What?
Because they were like, hey, people who already live here, I don't know if you know, but I was granted this land by sacred lot.
Right.
And gimme.
You know what it sounds like? Because they technically said that they were going to conquer all the land, right?
It sounded like
they got Dan's land, and they're like, meh, it's just Dan's.
Good luck.
Whatever.
You'll do it fine.
Dan will take care of it.
Yeah.
He's got
that is what it sounds like. But it also sounds like they were supposed to kill everybody and they didn't. Remember?
Yeah, no, like consistently.
Consistently
now. Like, it's just like
in every
one
chapter.
After another.
Yeah. They didn't kill them all.
Not at all.
Nope. They captured it. Oh, this one they did. Ooh. They captured it, slaughtered its people, and settled there.
Oh.
God
okay,
damn.
So that one, they didn't take prisoners or slaves or whatever.
They renamed the town Dan after their ancestor. Jesus, Dan.
Right.
I was just calling you chill. My God. What are you even?
Well, maybe they're the lesser tribe. They're like, well, we got to make a name for ourselves, guys.
But if they were the lesser tribe, they could have just gone in quietly and been like, can we just live here? We won't kill you, but...
They could have.
I mean, that's what a chill Dan would have done.
Yeah.
I'm really disappointed
Not
in
a chill
Dan.
Dan.
No, I'm disappointed because, like, if it was you would have just went to, like, everybody and been like, look, here's the deal. We can live in peace quietly, or what's going to happen is that these guys over here, they think, like, God gave them this land, and they'll come in and they'll make me kill you. And I don't want to. I'm not a murderer, y'all.
Right.
I'm just trying to live my best life.
Yeah.
So
totally.
let's just live in peace, neighbors. Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep.
But no, instead he just slaughtered them.
Right.
The homeland allocated to the clans of the tribe of Dan included these towns and their surrounding villages.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Guess what happened?
What happened?
We're done with those fucking tribe
Hell
things.
yeah.
Okay? After all the land was divided among the tribes, I'm so excited.
Yes.
The Israelites gave a piece of land to Joshua as his allocation.
What? Like he gets his own little fucking
palace or
right?
whatever?
Yeah,
Yo,
retreat.
Josh.
He gets his own little
Here, this is for Moses. For the Lord had said he could have any town he wanted.
Joshua just gets a whole fucking town.
Joshua gets any town he wanted.
This reminds me of the question I had the other day. If a town just has one guy in it, is it really a town?
Well,
or is it just a fucking
it's him and his family and all of their people, their slaves and indentured servants and their wives and children.
Right, that's just a really big family,
right?
/ servants.
That
and slaves.
sounds like what towns were, though.
Okay,
right?
I guess
is just different families and
Maybe.
tribes.
Sure.
Like,
okay.
well, like if we went and lived somewhere. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who cares?
Fuck cares.
Yeah. He chose Timnath Serah in the hill country of Ephraim. He rebuilt the town and lived there. But did he fortify it? These are the territories that Eleazar the priest, Joshua son of Nun, and the tribal leaders allocated as grants of land to the tribes of Israel by casting sacred lots in the presence of the Lord at the entrance of the tabernacle of Shiloh. So the division of the land was completed. The end.
I wonder, like, it didn't say that Joshua got this land because God told him to get it.
No, I know.
He just took it for himself.
But it did say that he gets to pick whatever land he wants.
Oh, yeah, it did. I'm sorry.
It did just then.
It did. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Lord had said he could have any town he wanted.
Okay.
See?
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I like how they didn't tell us that up front, though.
Right.
They told us that after they snuck that in.
Joshua told us afterwards. He's like,
Joshua.
Yeah, the God told me I could have whatever I wanted. So
BTW.
yeah, that one looks pretty good over there. I'm gonna take that one.
Right? It's like all in the middle, probably, like surrounded by everybody, so that like nobody can attack him before they have to go through everybody else first.
Wouldn't you be pissed if you were like the tribe of Dan and he took your town Dan?
Yes. Yes. I would be so mad.
I'd be like, really, dude? You gotta take our namesake town? Come
Right?
on, man.
Yeah. Just do something else.
Yeah, anything.
Come
anything else.
on. You're... whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm bored of myself now.
Well, at least we're done with the fucking towns.
We got
and the
done with
allotments of
with
land.
the allotments of land.
And now we're moving on tomorrow.
Next tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yep.
That would be for Joshua chapter
20.
20.
Yep. Moving right along. We're almost
All right.
done.
We will see you guys tomorrow.
I think next week. Sorry, I know you're about
yeah.
to sign off, but
Yeah.
I think next week is the last.
Joshua's?
Is the last Joshua's.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's
Man,
what I'm saying. We're closing
trucking.
in. Yeah.
Yeah, this has gone quick.
Yep.
All right. Well, tomorrow is chapter 20.
Yep.
Bye.
See you then. Bye. Husband,
Wife.
do you remember what happened yesterday?
I believe we finished up divvying up land.
Yeah, the territory allotted to the other tribes because we first covered all the one tribes and then we did the other tribes and then Benjamin got like his own whole chapter and then they crammed all the other ones into their own chapter.
I'm sorry, my brain just stopped functioning. So what the fuck are we doing today?
That was land, and now we're doing Joshua chapter 20.
All right, let's go do this.
Okay. Joshua chapter 20.
Okay.
The cities of refuge.
What?
Appointed.
Cities. Now they're going to appoint the cities of refuge.
City
We learned about
of
them
refuge.
a while back,
Are you hiding murderers?
but now they're going to appoint them.
Did you like my song?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Huh?
Okay. Yeah, that was from La La Land.
Yeah.
City of Stars.
Right.
Okay. The Lord said to Joshua, quotes from the Lord.
Quotes from the Lord.
Now tell the Israelites to designate the cities of refuge as I instructed Moses. Remember that time? Do you remember it?
I do,
Remember?
actually. Wait, he's instructing
Joshua
to instruct the Israelites to do something.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's telling Joshua, don't forget to tell them guys what I'm
He's
about
not going
to
to
tell
appoint
you.
them. He's going to tell them to appoint them. Okay.
Yeah, pass it on. God likes to play the game of telephone. Anyone who kills another person accidentally and unintentionally can run to one of these cities, unless it's a roof. If you did not put up a rail on your fucking
that battlement
roof,
better be up there.
you are a murderer.
Yeah. But
you don't get
if
no
it's not the roof thing, run, don't walk, do not pass go.
to the
Do
city
not
of
collect
refuge.
$200,000.
Yeah, or shekels.
Whatever, so something.
Yeah.
And go to that place.
City of refuge.
Yeah, that place.
Yeah. They will be places of refuge from relatives seeking revenge for the person who was killed. Upon reaching one of these cities, the one who caused the death will appear before the elders at the city gate and present his case.
So what if he presents a bad case? I guess they turn him away and say, sorry about your luck.
They must allow him to enter the city and give him a place to live among them.
Oh,
so it doesn't
really matter what he says. He could say, I killed the fucker. I need a place to stay. And
Well,
they're like, you got to stay here then.
I mean, clearly he's going to be like, it was totes an accident.
Right. But I mean, it doesn't say that he has to say that.
Well, you only go there if you had an accident.
I know.
If the relatives of the victim come to avenge the killing, the leaders must not release the slayer to them.
And that's what they called it before. Yeah, they call him a slayer.
It just annoys me because it's like when you slay, that's actively killing somebody.
Right.
Like slayer is not an accidental murder.
Dropping a brick on somebody's head is not slaying them.
Right.
That's fucking, I don't know.
I mean, if you drop the brick on purpose.
Right.
But if you're like both builders or something,
I think
and
slay
shit
is a
happens,
little strong for
that's
doing something like that.
That's the wrong word here, guys.
Even if they fell off your fucking roof, I think slaying's a little rough.
Definitely the wrong word there. Okay, so the leaders must not release the slayer to them, for he killed the other person unintentionally and without previous hostility, despite the word slayer being used.
And right.
You know, this is just so weird. But the slayer must stay in that city and be tried by the local assembly, which will render a judgment.
So he didn't necessarily do it accidentally.
Got it.
They're just giving him the benefit of the doubt until he's proven otherwise.
Right.
Okay.
And he must continue to live in that city until the death of the high priest who was in office at the time of the accident. After that, he is free to return to his own land in the town from which he fled. He's free to return there, but what if he's like, no, they still want to kill me?
Right. I mean, that time frame could be anywhere from a day.
Like tomorrow.
Right. The judge could knock over the next
80
day.
years.
Right. Yeah, like they could have appointed the 20-year-old who lives to 100, right?
Right.
And like,
Don't forget they live to 120, so they could have appointed the 20-year-old who lives 100 years.
Right. So you could just have to die in that city.
Yeah.
You know?
But even at that, let's say that you actually want to stay there because, again, they didn't just stop being mad at you because the judge died.
Right, but they wouldn't have any legal recourse. Apparently, if you don't make it to the city, they have legal recourse to kill you.
I guess.
As a revenge killing or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what it sounds like to me.
That's what it sounds like to me, too.
But once they get cleared in the city of refuge, I would say that they don't have legal standing anymore.
So they can still kill you, that's fine, but they'll pay for it.
Technically, they could sneak into the city of refuge and kill you.
That's true.
I'm just saying.
That's true. Well, I think the city of refuge needs fortifications.
Yeah, definitely needs fortifications. Maybe even a moat.
That was a callback.
Yeah.
For
it was
true
good.
Fran.
That was good.
Frange. You a fan? Fran.
What? Yeah.
What? I can't make my words.
Yeah, your words suck today.
The following cities were designated as cities of refuge. Shut your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Kadesh of Galilee in the hill country of Naphtali, Shechem in the hill country of Ephraim, and Kiriath Arba, that is Hebron, in the hill country of Judah.
Okay.
Parentheses voice.
Yeah.
On the east side of the Jordan River, across from Jericho, the following cities were designated.
Okay.
Bezer in the wilderness plain of the tribe of Reuben, Ramoth in Gilead in the territory of the tribe of Gad, and Golan in Bashan in the land of the tribe of Manasseh. These cities were set apart for all the Israelites as well as the foreigners living among them. Anyone who accidentally killed another person could take refuge in one of these cities. In this way, they could escape being killed in revenge prior to standing trial before the local assembly. The end.
So I gotta ask, because it seemed like the east side of the Jordan River has more refuge cities because they had 3 for 2.5 tribes?
Yeah.
And then the other side has 3 for the rest of the tribes.
The rest of it.
I'm like, what?
Well, let me ask you this. Maybe they were, which side would you say was likely to have more accidents happen? Because the east side was all pasture. They were like, this land's nice for our animals, remember?
Yeah.
So they did not need, so they should have had... That's the side
that had the...
They should have had
more.
less than...
Yeah.
Less than. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't
Doesn't
get
make any
it.
sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I just disproved my own theory.
Right.
Sorry.
I hate it when that happens.
Fuck off. Okay, maybe because they were outside of Canaan proper, Canaan actual, Canaan prime.
Right.
They were like, y'all need a little bit more help because you're outside the main city, and therefore so many more accidental murders happen.
Right, because God's not on your side or east of the Jordan.
Right. Also, okay, what about this? Okay, I'm trying to think this through. Inside Canaan, they were cities, right? They were lots of cities.
Sure.
And they like, you were close to your neighbors because you lived next door, whatever.
Right.
Okay, so fewer accidents. But out in the farm, like, you were always getting run over by the tractors that they didn't have invented yet. And chariots, the iron...
Oxen stampede you.
The oxen. The boxen and the moxen.
Yeah.
And, so they were always getting killed by all their farm stuff.
Right.
And so they needed more help.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
I made it work. I made it happen.
It works for me.
It's canon now.
It is
Bible
what it is.
canon.
It is what it is.
It's Bible canon.
Sure.
I made it happen.
Whatever you say.
And I made fetch happen too.
What?
Oh my God. Have you never seen Mean Girls?
Yeah.
Well, okay. So Lacey Chabert, or however you say her name, she's the youngest girl from Party of Five.
Okay.
You know, her name was Claudia on Party of Five.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so all the way through Mean Girls, she's like, that's so totally fetch. And like, all the other girls are like, stop, Gretchen, that's not a thing. And she just kept doing it. That's so totally fetch. And finally they were like, stop, it's not gonna happen. Fetch is not a thing. It's not happening.
Mm-hmm.
And like, now it's forever, a
thing.
And yeah.
Got it. I didn't. Yeah, I wouldn't have pulled that one. Yeah, whatever.
That's like common knowledge.
That was a stretch.
No, not a stretch at all. It's common.
How many people do you think are going to reach out tomorrow on Twitter?
Oh my God, there's going to be the one guy. And of course he's going to be like, I never saw that movie. And then there's going to be the other guy who's like, I saw that movie, but it was like a long time ago. And I wouldn't call it quotable. And I don't remember that. And then everybody else will be like, crickets.
Right. Well, I mean, that's the way it goes.
That is not any indication that I am wrong, so much as that our audience doesn't know pop culture themes and they need to fucking get on board.
No.
Y'all need to watch some more movies. That's all I'm saying.
No.
Yes. No. Yes. If you don't, these are common, okay? I'm sorry. I get on Facebook and the Twitters, okay, not the Twitters, but I'm on Facebook and I see the things and the memes and the whatnots and the GIFs and I see them.
Maybe you're spending too much time reading those memes and GIFs and you don't actually realize what people who don't spend all that time on there
oh my God.
do or do not know.
No. Here's the thing. You know a thing is a thing when people in different friend groups who don't know each other, like if you see the same meme 3 times from entirely different sources, that's how you know it's a thing. Okay? And it's an old thing now at this point.
Okay.
It's not even like a current thing.
Well, that's kind of why I'm like, people aren't going to remember.
It's common knowledge. No, it doesn't go away. It's like 42 is the answer to the question of what is life, the universe, and everything, right?
But not everybody knows that either.
Okay, but I mean, a lot of people know it. It is common. And it's not just like, well, that's old, though. No, there are some things that are just like, if you know, you know. A lot of us know. And if you don't, that's a you problem because this is a social thing. It's a social thing.
Calling everybody out here, huh?
I am. They need to get on my side.
To be fair, I didn't know anything what you're about. I didn't know what you were talking
You
about.
don't know anything. And again, I will point to Exhibit A when you could not tell Taylor Dane from Debbie Gibson. Fuck off.
Still can't.
I hate you so much right now. Fucking hate you.
All right, let's end this fucking episode.
Okay.
Tomorrow we have our Q&A.
Yeah, and then Sunday we have our replay, and then on Monday we will do Joshua chapter 21.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
Bye. Husband.
Wife.
Are you ready for a Q&A Saturday?
I am.
Do you know what we're queuing, and do you have any A's?
Not a clue.
So what we are queuing is, do you remember when we were like, oh, they keep not killing all the Canaanites even though they were instructed to?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a thing.
Really?
That's a thing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's funny how we always like mention the things that are things.
Yes.
Right?
Like, you can't even argue with that because the phrasing was so bad.
I know, right? Yeah.
So we're going to talk about that today.
Okay, well, let's go talk about it.
Okay. Okay, so the tribe guys, they didn't kill all of the Canaanites. And
Obviously.
We commented on it, like a bunch.
Yeah, because they kept being there.
And then, the last group, I forget, like...
Wasn't it Dan that had to clear out the...
Yeah. And we were like, once again...
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was typical of all the tribes, to fail to completely drive out the Canaanites.
Okay.
It was a thing. But there were reasons.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Not good ones.
I was going to say, because the only reason I can think of is God's not real.
Yeah.
Because,
right.
you know...
Right.
So.
Well, it does come back to haunt them, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
We aren't there yet. Spoilers, darling.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it. Yeah.
But it does come back to bite them in the ass because, when you take over a people and you enslave them,
right.
Guess what happens?
They get pissed.
People don't like being slaves.
Right.
Go figure.
Yeah.
So, okay, for one thing, the last one was Jerusalem, but that was a city that was hard to defend or no, it was easy to defend, hard to conquer. Okay. Because it was on a hill.
All right.
And hills are easy to defend.
Sure.
And very hard to take.
Right.
So there was that one, okay?
But not if you got God on your side, which they didn't.
Right. I'm not telling you good reasons. I'm giving you logistical and human reasons.
Oh, you mean like this is real life?
Yes. Yes, not Bible, God canon life, okay?
Got it.
So Jerusalem was hard because it was on a hill.
Yeah.
Okay? Mm-hmm. Also, the people wanted peace at any cost. Like they
Which
didn't.
People?
The Israelites.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like they didn't actually enjoy killing them. Sometimes, some of the tribes didn't enjoy killing them.
I was going to say it's literally in the Bible that they were supposed to kill them all.
But that's God.
Right.
The people themselves, some of them were not keen on outright murder.
Right.
And so that's why a lot of them were like, let's just live in peace. So that's why in some places the people were not murdered and the towns were not looted. Instead, they were just enslaved.
Got it. Okay.
Another reason is that they wanted wealth. And it was easier to work with the people than to...
destroy them all?
Yeah.
Right.
And
besides, they're going to be slaves so they can make money for you for free.
And that's the next reason, is that they wanted slaves. They wanted what they called forced laborers.
Right.
And but think of this too, going back to the wealth. Mm-hmm. In addition to the forced laborers, aka slaves, creating the wealth for them, there's also the fact that if they're living in peace with these people, they're not ransacking the town and knocking over buildings. Like it's going to cost them less to rebuild a place if they don't have to knock it down.
Right, right.
And, recreate pieces of art or just whatever, like altars
the
and
infrastructure
stuff.
all stays up.
Yeah, exactly. So, those are main reasons. There's also one more that I felt was the weakest reason of all.
Okay.
So these people have been traveling across the desert for 40 years, right?
Yeah.
So they were not used to living in permanent dwellings.
Okay.
And for more than a generation, they had not had permanent homes. So they weren't keen on moving in. So
really?
Some of them.
Okay.
These are reasons that I looked up that were put forth as to why.
Okay.
And that that kind of makes sense, but it's a weak reason.
Sure.
They were scared of living in a new way.
Got it.
Because it was once they entered Canaan, you're done wandering. You've wandered. Some of these people were born in the desert, right? While they were wandering.
Right.
They've only known that all their life. And then they get into Canaan and you're here now.
Sure.
And that's hard.
I mean, they make it sound like it's easy. It's the land of milk and honey. So.
I mean, right. No, I hear you. And I'm not saying that this applies across the board to all the Israelites.
Right.
But it's much like we say of any group, one representative is not a monolith. The group is not 100% the same in belief and feeling and action across the board. So that's why, some of them made deals, some of them tried to steal the gold, right?
Right.
It was just different for each individual tribe and even within each tribe. So basically what it comes down to, going back into Bible land, is that they were greedy, lazy cowards.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So we also had a different question that I'm going to address.
Okay.
Okay? And this is just a little short thing.
Got it.
So remember when Joshua took his allotment of land last, and we
Yeah.
were like, "Oh, bastard!"
Yeah, he got
like,
a freaking, he gets his own little castle area or something.
right. But here's the thing: we actually got that completely backwards.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and this makes sense to me.
Okay.
He went last because he let everybody else pick theirs first, and he was going to take whatever was left over.
Okay.
If he wanted the best, he would have gone first.
Right, but he's still going to get, his own large piece of land, it sounded like, to me.
But, they all put in lots. He drew last. You know what I mean?
Got it, but he wasn't like a tribe. He's just a person.
Yes and no. He's a person, but he also has a family,
Right, but that's not like a tribe of 23,000 to 60,000 people. That's a family.
Okay, but even at that, he's taking the least of the land, the worst of it.
I mean, as well he should, because it's just
Right.
a family.
I'm just saying, we made it seem like he was trying to, cheat and take the best.
Yeah.
And he wasn't. He was going last. He was letting everything else get settled before he took whatever was left over for himself.
Well, I feel like he's just a priest, so he should just get fucking the same thing.
He should be
Levites
like the
are getting.
Levites,
Yeah.
right? No, I totally understand and I totally agree with you. That's not the question I'm arguing, though.
Right.
Our whole position was that he's going first because he's taken the best, right?
Okay.
But no, he's going last because he's taken the best. No, the fact of the matter is he went last because he was taking the worst.
Okay.
And he was actually being humble, and he was.
I don't
he was
think getting
taking
your own
care,
plantation is being humble, though. I guess.
insofar as taking any of it was wrong.
All right.
You're arguing a fine point. I agree with you. He shouldn't get anything.
Right.
But the fact of the matter is, he's going to get some land.
Okay.
So insofar as he's going to take land, he did take care of his people first.
Yeah.
As well he should.
Well, I mean, I suppose, just logistically, if you led them there and then, you took the best plot of land, they'd be like, what's up with this fucker?
Exactly. I thought we weren't about, this wasn't about looting and pillaging.
Right.
I thought this was about settling the promised land.
Yeah. So, I mean, it probably made more sense for him to take the worst piece.
Sure.
Otherwise, people would be like, let's just, kill him.
Yeah, exactly. But they loved him. And he kept making these kind of decisions that, this is why they listened to him.
Right.
He was Moses's acolyte all those years ago, and then, he led them into the promised land, and then he gave them all the best of the land and took the last for himself. He actually was a decent leader.
Right.
So,
have you noticed, I got to mention one thing just as a general overall thing that I've noticed in Joshua is that there doesn't seem to be a lot of judgment from God based on their actions.
No.
At least not yet.
Right.
And
there is more coming.
Right, sure. But so far, I think it's come up in almost every episode that we've done, except for maybe the, divvying up the lands, but
right.
It's just everything happens and we're like, well, Moses would have got bitched out for that.
Right.
I'm why isn't Joshua getting,
it's almost
smoked?
like God said, I got you here, now you're on your own or something.
I guess. He seems more absent in this chapter.
Right.
And that I find it
in
odd.
this book.
Yeah, in this book. I'm sorry.
Right.
Yeah. And I find that a little bit odd.
Well, I think another thing too is Moses was in 3 different books.
Yeah.
And so we got to hear a lot about him. Joshua's only in this one, and his sole thing is getting them into Canaan and settled. Like, that's his sole thing. So we're not going to hear a lot of judgment because he's not moving the people around different places.
Got it.
You know what I mean?
He had a sole purpose of just settling them in.
Yes, that's his job, is to get them into Canaan, get them their land, get them settled, and clear out the dregs.
Got it.
So that would be why we're not going to see as much story across the ages and how God reacted. He doesn't have the same relationship with God.
Got it.
In Bible canon.
Right.
Like,
right.
I don't want to come across as like, I believe all this. I'm just saying,
Right,
insofar as this story is trying to present.
Sure. No, I got you.
Okay, I've got one more small thing.
One more. Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Okay. So remember we were talking about the city of refuge.
Yeah.
Refuges.
Correct.
And then you were like, how come there's so many on the east and like fewer on the right or whatever, or on the whatever?
Yeah,
west.
there's 3 on the east and then 3 on the west side of the Jordan, and there's so many more tribes on the west side. So,
well, that was actually something that I read about. If you look on a map, they were spaced exactly evenly, so that they were spaced such that anywhere you were, you should be able to easily get to a city of refuge.
Interesting.
Yeah, because the whole point of it is that you should be able to get to one for safety.
So that would make me think that the tribes on the east side of the river got a lot more land than the people inside the promised land.
They did. They got a lot more land, but they were spread out further and there were fewer people.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So they had to have that many to cover that distance.
Got it.
But they also, one of the first things Joshua did when they got in was try to build up more of that infrastructure, which we've read about, but I didn't recall that he had roads built to make sure that everybody could get to these cities of refuge.
Gotcha.
Another thing about it is that, and this is pure speculation on the part of Bible scholars that are more less academic and more religious.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Sure.
They compare the cities of refuge to Jesus.
What?
Like, you take refuge in Jesus Christ just as you would take refuge in the cities, and these were a safe space that had walls around them.
Okay.
And but you have to seek them out on your own. And
oh my God.
Yeah.
Why do they got to try to bring Jesus into the Old Testament? Like,
everything
it's just
Jesus.
not there. It's not there.
Well, but some say it is there, though.
I know. But this
Joshua's name was originally Yeshua, which meant salvation, and then Moses changed his name to Joshua, which means man's salvation.
Right.
So, some people, and they have a good point insofar as, like, the things that they present. Some people say that, that was parts of Jesus before. It's a way of saying it's the same God in the old as the new.
Yeah, no, I know. They're justifying.
It's apologists.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just bringing this to you that these are things, these are stories, these are arguments that are put forth.
Okay.
And they're interesting.
All right. Fair enough.
So that is our Q&A for today.
All right.
Okay.
Well, so tomorrow is going to be our weekly wrap up, or whatever,
or replay,
whatever you want to call it, and then Monday we will be doing Joshua chapter
21.
21.
Yep.
All
and
right.
next week is our final week of Joshua.
Damn.
Yeah.
We're rocking this.
And I think on Friday will be our summary of Joshua.
You told me the other day we're creeping up on our 200th episode too.
We are.
Which is just crazy.
I know.
So that's pretty cool too.
It's all coming together.
Yeah.
I love a plan how does it go?
I love it when a plan comes together.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not G.I. Joe, whatever.
A-Team, come on.
I'm not A-Team
what
or
the fuck?
Look, I don't know things.
You know all these other movies that nobody knows anything about, and then then you quote one wrong, and then you get the wrong people, and I'm like, wait, I know this one. This one's easy.
Okay, you know what?
What?
You're right. That's it.
Okay, we're going to end the podcast right there.
Husband,
Yes, wife?
remember how you told me we're on Patreon now?
Yeah, why?
Because we're starting something new for Patreon members only. Every couple of weeks, we'll cover something in the news, a current event, or something we feel strongly needs to be discussed. And only subscribers get to hear our discussion.
That's right. It's all for our Patreon members as a thank you for their support. Join now for as little as $2 a month to get all of our extra content. Go to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse.
Do it now. Husband, it's the end.
It is indeed, wife.
Tell the people where they can contact us.
Well, they can get a hold of us via our email, which is sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. We have Twitter at sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh, why do you know? Why do you keep doing that? Ugh. All right, we have a Facebook page, an Instagram page, and a Pinterest page. But if you really want to get our attention, Twitter's where it's at.
Twitter is where you're at.
Yeah.
And they should also review, like, and subscribe, yeah?
Definitely. Apple Podcasts reviews help us out tremendously. And we also can use your support on Patreon, which is a great place to support us as well. That would be at patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse.
Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.